episode 18 of the KoppsCast right here at twitch.tv/BeeKopps. As always, I'm your host, BeeKopps, and on this channel, we play a good variety of stuff. A bunch of retro games, some modern stuff, a whole lot of RPGs. And here every other Thursday, we have an interview with a different content creator, a different friend, a different bud. And today is no exception. Got a really good bud of mine on today, and I'm super excited to chat with him. I'm really quiet. Ooh. Thanks for catching that. Good catch, good catch. This is always good. Technical difficulties. Testing. We good? You good? I think we're good. We all good? I think that fixed it. How's that sound, everybody? My mic's coming in good. All right. Yeah, now I'm seeing it. Thanks for the catch, Arrow and Deadpan. And yeah, like I was saying, this is KoppsCast episode 18. If you couldn't hear. Yeah, episode 18, and we have another good bud of mine coming on here, and looking forward to chatting with him. And whenever we do these, we always have various streamers, various YouTubers, musicians, artists, and yeah, my good bud B that's gonna be coming on. He's another streaming friend. Met him in one of the many communities through this platform, and it's been a blast getting to know him, getting to meet all the other friends that are connected. This big old circle of love that we got going. Yeah, how's everybody doing? How's your Thursday? Arrow, it's always good to see you. Deadpan, hope you're doing good. Ketchum, how you doing? Better. Should be holding off on shouting out too much unless you get raids. Yeah. All good. Yeah, I'm curious. Oh, that was weird. I didn't. I normally don't adjust my mic volume at all. Oh, maybe it was something that I hit on the actual mic. But regardless, we're all good. Glad everything's at the good levels. Which honestly, I probably should have. Honestly, I should have checked on my end. But yeah. But anyway, let's bring our bud out, shall we? You know him, you love him, the one and only, the bodacious one, as Travioli says himself. BeeYee. B, what's up, buddy?
Yo, how's it going, man? How's it going, Robbie, Arrow, and Deadpan? Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, going good, man. Going good.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Hell yeah! Thanks so much for jumping on, man. There he is.
Yeah, for sure. I'm super excited. This will be a good time.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I was telling you a little earlier before we jumped in. I want to eventually get all the Nebraska buds, our group of friends on here. But yeah, I'm excited to have you on, and yeah, this will be super fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see when Jordan and Mitch come on too. Eventually, that'd be sick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely have to have a thorough discussion with Mitch about collectibles and.
Oh my gosh, I also heard that he said like Lucha Cops might be interested in interviewing Fuji Mitch even. That'd be funny.
That would be.
I don't know if that ever happened, but that'd be funny.
You never know.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't have context on this, our friend Rafflekittens, he just made an investment, we'll call it. He spent a sum of money on a Nier Automata figure, and it's sick. It's really cool, but it's a pretty penny, that's for sure.
Yeah. I don't even think I got like a good look at like the statue itself. I just saw the price tag, and I'm just like, holy shit.
It's wild. Yeah, he has so many of those, and that's definitely going to be the most expensive one. It's got to be.
Context is for the weak. How is the plot of the statue? That's the most important question.
Rasso, it's choice. It's choice.
There you go. Quarter scale inch. I don't remember how.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty decent size for. I mean, it has to be for especially
It has
for
to
that
be
price.
for that. Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, I don't know how big it is, but it's got to be pretty sizable.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, how's how's everything been? This past we're in a year of the insanity that is the unfortunate circumstance of worldwide pandemic. But how you doing, man? And I know you've been fairly safe in the meantime.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, things have been going all right. As you've known, I took my dog Kobe in. Well, he's probably actually not in the camera, but he's got his tail. Yeah. Yeah, he used to be my parents, living at my parents, and they didn't really want to take care of him too much. So, and I'm happy to have him here. He's a companion, and I'm home a lot nowadays. So, happy to have him. And the thing I think, some of the things I miss the most about not being in a pandemic are eating out with friends. I think that's probably the number one. Eating out with friends is just like, oh man, it's such a big social activity for me. You just like didn't even realize it. And also traveling. Those two things. Really miss both of them, and definitely can't wait to travel again. Want to probably pretty soon after I get vaccinated. So.
Yeah, anywhere in particular you're thinking?
I honestly I would love to visit the East Coast. It'd be cool to see you guys. I also want to go to Singapore to see my sister. She moved there during the pandemic last year around like March or April time, and I'd love to visit her in Singapore. And also I'd love to go to Deadpan's homeland of Orlando and go to Universal Studios, because I love Universal Studios, and me and my family, we almost go yearly, except not this past year, unfortunately. But before then, we used to go almost yearly, and it's just definitely holds a place in our hearts.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I definitely feel you. Like, yeah, going to restaurants. Like, I feel like I was going to breweries like every weekend with like Rosso, with a bunch of my other like hometown friends and stuff. And I don't know, it's just been such like a weird like, I mean, we're used to it by now, but like for the longest time, it's like, dude, I just want to like get out of the house and
yeah, no, for sure.
Like get me some hit up a bar, get some brews, get some dry rub wings, some.
Oh man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like our discussion would eventually get into like a food talk. I always want to. Yeah. I feel like over and over I'm always asking you about the greatness of Cane's that you're always emphasizing.
You've already been introduced to the world of Popeyes, so next is Cane's.
I mean I've had Popeyes before.
Yeah, you've had Popeyes for sure. Yeah,
but I just never had the spicy chicken sandwich until recently.
Yeah, I mean I didn't really eat Popeyes before the spicy chicken sandwich, so this is like,
oh wow,
it was a big deal for me to get it. So, and it was life-changing to say the least.
Wow. Cat's in the chat. Cat, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Raz Daddy. Good to see you. Playing the game, it's too hard to look at her for plot. Have you played Nier?
I have. I actually played it on stream. Well, I mean, it must have been before I knew you. So.
Yeah.
I want to replay it though, because I played the Steam version, and like the Steam version, the port is not great, and I don't think my machine can run it like at its full performance either way. So I think that hampered my my experience a little bit. But honestly, it's a great game. I love it. It's a really good game.
I always find that so
Have you
odd when there's like a PC port and it just ends up running like garbage. The console versions work better, and it's like, how does that happen? Like, you develop this on a PC. Like,
Yeah, you have even more power to work with on a PC usually. So,
yeah.
like yeah. So I don't know. Have you played it, and would you ever plan to play it?
I would like to play it. I mean, I've heard nothing but great things about it.
Mhm.
I mean, I've seen Kat play it a bunch. Usako played it.
Yeah.
I think I watched Deadpan play a little bit of it, but yeah, like, it looks great. Like, everyone says like that soundtrack is like one of the better like Square ones from recently, and I mean, it looks it looks fun. I'm not like, I mean, I like some of the Platinum games. I don't know. It's just the last one I played was Bayonetta 1, probably. I mean, that's me jumping around like the catalog, and I think that was like, I don't know, like a few years ago. I think I played that one, and I still need to get a Bayonetta 2. But actually, no, Metal Gear Rising. That was the last one I played. Revengeance.
Oh, okay.
And dude, that thing was like so crazy over the top. Like, I don't know. I feel like this one would be like a little more manageable compared to that one, maybe, but I don't know. But
yeah, for sure.
But I know they're like all about their like over the top, like super fast paced action combat. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that's like not really super your thing, huh? as much as turn based, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I definitely like my just like taking my time with my RPGs. I guess, sure. I don't know.
Yeah. And, speaking of turn based, so the Project Triangle Strategy got announced yesterday during the Nintendo Direct, and I played the demo. I played a decent amount of the demo today because I took the day off, and yeah, it's a really good game. And oh man, that fight took me forever, but it was good.
I definitely wanted to. I actually wanted to talk to you about the Direct on here. I mean,
sure.
We watched it together, and
yeah.
I mean, we can get into, you know, once we get into like the main like game discussion, then yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on like the demo and stuff. But yeah, so I figured, you know, just start from the beginning, because going back to how we met, because I mean, I met you obviously through Shane. Like, if he wasn't playing, if he wasn't the game that keeps bringing people together, Chrono Cross. then we wouldn't have wouldn't have gotten to meet you. But yeah, just a matter of like, you were always just hanging out in there, and then followed each other, and
yeah, that was crazy.
Just became buds. that's how it works, right?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is with like some small video game communities, like you just meet someone cool you think is like been hanging around your friend's chat. I mean, it's just like, it seems almost bound to happen. It's just, I think that's super cool. Something that's almost unique to live streaming, I would say. Not to Twitch necessarily. It could happen on YouTube too, but like just live streaming, I think. I don't know.
So many wholesome buds indeed, Kat. Yeah, just I don't know, so many folks in like the last couple years, like between like me and you guys, and just I would consider like someone like my like really good friends, or like even best friends, like it's just a whole lot of like really awesome folks, and I'm really grateful for all of you, especially through the insanity that was last year too, because we're just we're locked in, where we're not really we're not going out anyway, so we're just hanging out with each other on each other's channels,
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And it's definitely been the pandemic's definitely been like more manageable with like a online community, just like being able to talk to and just like hang out with all the time. So it's been really nice.
Hell yeah, dude. Henry, you just made it in. Finally made it to. Hell yeah, man. Good to see you. Welcome, man. Hope you're doing well, bud. But yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, like being able to hang out with each other through our channels, like in the meantime, has been a blast, and it was cool since we all essentially hold that thought. Retro Dial, Raiding in with a party of 4. Welcome in, dude. Welcome in, friends. Sky, good to see you. Retro.
Hello, Sky.
Retro, how was your stream, bud? And if anyone is coming in through Retro's raid, welcome. Always a pleasure to have you. If you're new here, welcome on BeeKopps. We play a lot of RPGs over here, a good variety of retro and modern stuff. And here every other Thursday, we chat with different content creators, different streamers, YouTubers, what have you. And this week we got my good bud BeeYee on this week.
Yep. Hey, Retro.
Yeah, good to see you.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Don't know that one.
Oh, you never played Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
No, what is it on?
It's Super Nintendo and Genesis.
Man, I had a Super Nintendo. I don't know if we want to keep talking about this, but the games I played for Super Nintendo, man, I played a lot of Mega Man, but I've never beaten a Mega Man because I was such a bad player as a kid. And no, honestly, old games are freaking hard.
Oh yeah, man.
And like old games are like freaking impossible, and I feel like I never beat a game when I was a kid.
I mean, they had to make them difficult because they were A, like super short, and B, to add to the replayability, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
So. And yeah, if you're not following Retro Dial over there, please check him out. Not too bad, got about halfway through Zombies. Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you for the shout out, Robbie. Thank you for the shout out to B too.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Definitely give our guests a follow on his channel as well. Probably played about 30 minutes of it before tonight. Super fun though. Nice. Excited for it, Sky? Hell yeah. It's such a fun game. Yeah. I don't think I played more than like a little bit of it, but yeah, I think I played it at I was like hanging out with Lame Genie during like one of their like first like recording sessions, like back when when Kyle it was like 2 houses ago that Kyle lived at, and they just had like the crazy like console setup like in the recording room, and just kind of threw that in and tried it out, and yeah, it's pretty fun. Maybe they'll throw it on the Switch eShop or something. I
wouldn't be surprised. Man, everything's getting ported to the Switch, and I love it.
Yeah.
As long as they're good ports. I mean, that's what I want.
Yeah, I love it. Like with even though it still technically costs you a subscription fee, but the fact that like once you pay like the $20 a year, that's what it is, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's hardly a fee, right?
Yeah, yeah, for like online, but like it's cool that like with that you get all those free Super Nintendo games, all the NES games. Even though it seems kind of hit or miss, but I mean they did just recently throw in all the DKCs, so that's always a pacha in my book.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll never vouch for Nintendo's online, their online systems and their online game, but the fact that they just have like basically Virtual Console for that for their Nintendo Online subscription is really good, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that's more of what I'm paying for rather than playing the online games.
For sure. Yeah. So to anyone that just came in, like I said, we're chatting with BeeYee. We're just talking about his background a little bit. We're just talking how we met, which we met through our buddy Modest Millhouse, Shane. So just over time, just all became good friends with everybody, and it's just been a really good time. But yeah, let's learn a little more about you, man. Like so you're from the Nebraska area, like I said. Just always lived there, or just mostly lived there.
So a lot of people, I don't really talk about this, but I was actually born in Florida.
Oh really?
Gainesville. I was born in Gainesville, Florida. Lived there for like 6 years, and then moved to Nebraska, and I've been here since.
Nice.
And I like Nebraska. It's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Except, I mean, weather kind of sucks, and we hit extremes both ends, hot and cold. But I've enjoyed being here, and I've met a lot of my good friends here, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, been friends with Shane since middle school, been friends with Jordan since elementary school, so it's been great. As for like work, I do like software development, and been doing that professionally for the last almost 6 years now, and
thanks, man.
I've been enjoying that. I do like coding. It's been fun, and created some. As you know, I've been creating some like game mods, which is
Yeah.
man, it has been a lot of fun too.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see you because I was gonna get into your love for Slay the Spire, but
Oh yeah,
one
man.
of the things you did for that was you did a whole like mod where you had it like Smash themed or Captain Falcon themed.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
It was super fun to make, and I learned a lot. At least about Mod Inspire, I learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just really fun experience. And
So
sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go.
Okay, I was gonna say, and since then I've done like a little bit of contributing to other mods. I haven't created another mod or added on to the Smash mod I created, but I've been contributing to other mods on Slay the Spire, and I've really enjoyed that too. It's been really fun.
Thanks, man. That's awesome. Who's this handsome fellow and also hi B-Cops?
That's B-Cops, Ralph Kittens.
He's talking about this guy on the right.
Oh. Welcome in, Mitch.
Yeah,
how you doing, man?
Always good to see you too, man. Got to promo the people bringing their communities in for a visit. Got to promo the guest of the show, exactly.
Always. Thank you, Robbie.
Exactly,
You're awesome.
So have you? So with that specific mod that you did for Slay the Spire, did you? So you put that online for like anyone to download, basically? Like,
yeah.
Is there like a way you can? You just do it right through, like through the game.
Steam.
Okay, cool. And
yeah,
how popular is like your particular mod?
I haven't checked in a while. It's got like probably like 3,000 downloads though. I mean,
nice.
Nothing wild, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. So
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, since you've been in software development for a good handful of years, was that always your like career aspiration, or do you have like something else in mind you like wanted to do, or?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like I didn't have one until I feel like someone that influenced me a lot in choosing software development is Jordan. Because that's something he really wanted to do, and I wanted to do something with games, I think, beforehand. And after like even as a kind of as a kid, child, middle school, high school, whatever, you kind of learn about like the game industry and like how working as a software developer in the game industry probably kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And but I like games, I like computers, so it just seems logical that I would become a software developer. And I think taking high school classes like related to software development further piqued my interest into that, and it was really cool. And I mean, I had a class with Mitch there too, and yeah, our teacher was really good. So
nice.
I think that's what really convinced me.
Nice, man. Yeah, I just feel like you hear nothing but like horror stories about like game developers and
yeah, for sure.
like just all the crunch that a lot of them have to do. I mean, just look at most recently the cyberpunk stuff that happened, and like, dude, that company's just getting absolutely thrashed, and it's like that's not the developer's fault. Like, even though like it's broken, yes, but I mean, it was the higher ups that were forcing it out.
Yeah,
like they knew it wasn't ready, but no, they had to get it out before the specific deadline, just so they don't lose. Because they want to get all the pre-order record and all this stuff, even though it's gonna like do ridiculously well anyway. Like it's super hyped, and everyone wants to play it, and it's like just release it when it's good, you know, when it's done.
Yeah, everyone just wants a quality game. That's what people want, I think, or most people want.
Yeah.
And so you got to make sure you have that at least. I don't know. Otherwise, people just like start flaming you for it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that Supergiant is like praised for, just like having a good work schedule, not having to deal with the crunch and everything, having a good work environment. And yeah, they've had people there for a long time. Their turnover seems relatively low, so and just I don't know, seems cool.
Yeah. I think that was always like a thing. I mean, I can't remember if I ever heard anything bad about like. There might have been like one recently about like Naughty Dog, but like I feel like with them, like when they know the game's not ready, they'll keep delaying it. They'll be like, it's we need like another couple months just to iron out these like last bugs or whatever, and you know, and it's for the better, you know, like their game is fairly good to go and might not even need a patch like right away, or if it is, you know, if something comes up, but and then there's like other cases, like I know with Days Gone. I think you might have watched me play that a little bit, that big open world zombie game, but you know, that game was like kind of broken at launch, but then like the initial reviews were like really like mixed or somewhat mixed with like mostly positive, but then like once like those like next like reviews came in, or once like that like big day one patch came in, that's when like everything was like mostly fixed, and I don't know. It's just like tough with like, you know, it like a lot of those like pre-reviews you'll get or you'll see or read or whatever, and for a lot of people that can like make or break, that could possibly break your game, like break your the want for it, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, well, I mean, what Robbie says here is absolutely true. The first impression, it's like such a big deal. Yeah,
but yeah, I definitely feel for, you know, all those game developers that, you know, they put in so much time, like so much blood, sweat, and tears, and you know, and I feel like they're, you know, it's just looked at like the company as a whole, as opposed to like, you know, the developers like not getting the recognition that they should be given, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, is there any other things you like to do or work on the side, or like any other like mods, anything in particular, or?
I have done a little bit for Smash. I'm pretty into the Smash Melee community, right? And I have like there's this new tool called Slippy where Melee players can play online. So I've done a little bit like with Slippy and things like that, but nothing like major. No, nothing like even really public or anything. But I mean, that's been pretty fun too, and I think I think it'd be cool to do more with that, but I haven't yet.
I know. Speaking of Smash, because I know you're always a very big advocate for Melee, especially.
Yeah, definitely.
So what would you say is like the big appeal with that entry specifically compared to like some of the later ones, like even like Ultimate? Like, I mean, Ultimate is like insane for like its like roster and everything, but it's even though like, you know, through like each entry, like, you know, it seems universal that like Brawl is like not as favored because of like tripping and whatnot, but then, you know, then the Wii U one got a little more praise and Ultimate got more praise, but even then, like Melee is still like looked at as like the favorite one overall.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that I think Ultimate is largely more popular, definitely. I mean, that's just not even a contest, just because like the casual, I mean, the competitive community does not make like the majority of the player base, of course. So, but Melee players never move on because Nintendo will never make a game like it again. And oh dang, PogChamp 10 isn't a thing anymore. That's funny. I think the thing that Melee players love most about it though is the movement. The movement in Melee is just like fast paced. And
I'm sorry to interrupt, Jordan. Thank you for the 10 biddies, the Corgi biddies. Appreciate it.
Welcome in, Jordan. Yeah, Melee players will never move. I feel like they'll never move on until Nintendo makes like a Melee HD that's unchanged, which I feel like won't happen, but it's fine too. And
yeah, probably not.
But yeah, I mean, the movement, the speed of Melee, and the combos. There's just so much. It's just all so good.
Jordan, thank you for the additional 17 biddies. Here's one for B.
I understand. So the 17 bits comes from a Smash meme that we rather enjoy.
Oh yeah.
It's about one of Ganon's moves that does 17 damage, and it's a good meme.
And it's always 17 exact.
No, but there's a video about it, get this Ganondorf move, and then like the the video just like stresses does 17% damage max. So it just like stresses it super hard, and it's funny.
That's so
Great.
funny. Also, Trip, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Hey, Trip. So yeah, and that yeah, I mean, I've been playing Melee for. Man, Jordan's been playing Melee. Or Jordan started playing Melee in high school, and oh man, so I played Melee casually in high school, but Jordan played competitively, and I hated it.
Yeah.
He would trash me. He would destroy me.
Well, who's the more dominant one now, though?
Oh, I'm way better than Jordan now. But he's still good. Jordan still has like a lot of his skill that he had before. But in college, that's when I like actually started to want to actually try and get good in Smash. And in my freshman year, I started to get better and stuff, and started to practice, and started to enter tournaments, things like that.
Nice, man.
And then, yeah, that was really cool. Then out of college, we my friend Noah and I, we lived together in this townhouse, and nearby Jordan and Shane and our other friend, they lived in another townhouse nearby. But we created this weekly Smash tournament, and it was the first weekly in Nebraska. And I think we really helped the Smash community come back to life during that time. And that was like, we called it Smash Chateau because like the subdivision that we lived in was called Chateau. So we call it Smash Chateau, and people like even now they always talk about, they still bring up fond memories of Smash Chateau, and that's like something a little bit I hold with pride a little bit. I think it's awesome.
Nice, man. Also, welcome in Shane and Chempa. Good to see you guys, as always.
Welcome in, guys.
Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday, a good week. What's happening, friends? But yeah, that's so awesome, man. I wish I never. Funny enough, Melee is probably the one I played the least.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because I never had GameCube till like way later.
Yeah, that's right.
And I feel like I definitely played the N64 one the most. Like that one still like I freaking love that game, dude. There's the Kobe.
Yeah.
Dude, I still need I need that Kobe emote, man.
Oh yeah. Maybe, I mean, I've actually thought about it now, but I just haven't. Sorry, I didn't mean to adjust on you.
If you were to do a Kobe emote, would you just like do like a photographic one of him, or would you have someone draw him?
That's a good question. I feel like I'd just do a photographic one of him,
Yeah.
like,
just a happy like one with his mouth like.
Yeah, it might be happy. I feel like I can't make one as good as Ruby though. Like, you know, that one is just too versatile.
Legendary.
It can just be used for anything. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Waiting for the Kobe emote. I thought Shane was making that. That's the cursed one, right?
That was cursed. It was supposed to be Kobe with my face on it. Oh, he got up. I might have to go AFK for a second to let him out.
All right. Yeah, no worries.
Sorry
If you have to.
Back.
Yeah, no worries. This guy loved the throw behind him. Yeah. He said he got that for Christmas. I, for one, have never played Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yo, Travioli. Dude, thank you so much for a 14-month sub, man. How you doing? All bow down to the king, Kopps, and Bodacious B. Dude, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate you using your Prime sub over here. And again, for 14 months, dude, that's crazy.
Dang, Trav, 14 months, that's hype.
Yeah, if you're not following Travioli over there, please give him a follow over there. Show him some. Or better yet, yeah. Robbie's shouting out everybody in the chat. Please check out all the friends if you haven't.
I love that Champa calls Trav Mr. Barker, and I don't. I actually don't get the joke, but it's just
Travis
so
Barker
funny.
from Blink
I don't know who that is.
182.
Oh, gotcha. That's so funny.
Yeah, I love how like in all of our all of our chats, we have like nicknames for everybody. I mean, Jordan has like 20 of them at this point.
Jordan has so many. Okay, Jordan has like so many nicknames even before like these newer ones like Poogers was his first Twitch nickname, I think. I think, and then what does he have now? Oh, now he has, like,
Juicy J.
Juicy J is like one of the best. I love Juicy J. That's great.
Freshly squeezed Juicy J.
That's great. Yeah.
I mean,
Trav just makes basically all of them. They're great.
I've officially dove into the Juicy J universe. I guess so, Trav.
I love the Juicy J universe. I love that he calls it that. He just talks about everyone. There's like a bunch of crossovers. It's great.
Yeah, so we were chatting Smash. So were you big into the N64 one or not so much? Or
I did. I played so much the N64 one. I loved that game. I loved that game. But I mean, I was not good at the game. Man, but Kirby was busted in that game. Who did you played 64, right?
Yeah.
Who did you play?
So in every Smash I main Luigi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
thing is, I think in 64, I think everyone might be like semi-viable, at least a little bit, because like everyone, the combos in Smash 64 are just absolutely wild. Where every character can basically just like kill everyone from 0% in one combo, and it's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
so,
I'm real good at Luigi's uppercut, so.
The up B, I love it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Also Jigglypuff, like using.
Oh my gosh, I hate Jigglypuff. in every game, she just floats around. Hate it.
Wait, you don't love their singing?
No, I can't be like too hard on Jigglypuff when I played Kirby in 64. Kirby is just like easy mode in that game, and and Kirby also just floats around. So
yeah. So, but you have Ultimate though, right?
I do have Ultimate. I played the single player, and I tried out. I played a decent amount of multiplayer with some friends and stuff. I have not really played online, just cause I know Nintendo's online. So
yeah,
don't even want to try.
So like, if you were to keep doing it again, it would be like just like a couch competitive couch co-op thing you do. Like
for sure.
Well, I mean, hopefully, because there was that article that came out that they're finally like updating their their online infrastructure, so hopefully it won't be. Yeah, because they've been using the same one for the last like 20 years or something, like something crazy like that.
I'm surprised it's that new. It's pretty new.
Yeah, they're actually still using the same one from the Satellaview on the Super Nintendo. Oh man. But what did
Brawl have online?
Yeah, it did. Dude, Brawl's Online was fucking laughably terrible.
Oh man, Brawl.
I think I did Brawl Online like 3 times, and like literally like it was just the characters were just like stuttering. Like you literally, I don't know. But for whatever reason, all the Mario Kart games work fine. Like Mario Kart Wii worked fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Wii U Mario Kart worked fine, but like I don't know, I guess it's just a little too technical for their online infrastructure. I don't know.
Yeah, no, every Mario Kart online is actually like good. Even the most recent one, they're all good. I don't know. Even Mario Kart on the Mario Kart DS, we played online and it was still fine.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, how do you get that to work on the DS fine? Like on your home console, it plays like garbage.
Mario Kart DS Craigasm. Oh man, that game was so good. Luigi and snaking. Oh man. Alright, me and Jordan were really into Mario Kart DS too. Let me talk about Brawl again though. Going back to Brawl. Okay, so I remember some of us, me and Jordan were in this, and maybe someone else. We got Brawl on opening day. We stayed up all night. So one of our friends made this insane list to unlock everything in the game, stages and characters, and it was like the most insane document ever. Like it was like play 55 matches with these characters on this stage, and then switch to these characters and play on a different stage, things like that. It was absolutely wild. We spent all night unlocking everything on Brawl, and what we were going to do is after we unlocked everything, we were just going to transfer saves, because on the GameCube we can just like transfer it to memory cards, things like that. But Brawl had internal memory, and so
you just couldn't do it.
you can't transfer files after we did all that, and we were just like, well, Jordan has everything unlocked and none of us do. So but it's so memorable. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can't do that on the Wii U either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's locked to like the one console.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, they fixed that with the Switch, right? Or is that still like the same? I assume that's the same deal.
I think it is the same deal.
Yeah.
It's like with user profile.
Yeah.
So I need to get real quick. My bad.
All right, no worries. And yeah, Chumpa, take care, buddy. Thanks again for hanging out, man. Always appreciate you popping in. How's everybody else doing? Era, hope you're doing well. Loving watching you play some Banjo-Kazooie. We're about to talk about the patch document. The document. So much research into everything, but the Wii save capabilities, yeah. Get tapped. Samurai doesn't want it to be competitive, and online multiplayer is inherently competitive.
I think you just called him Samurai.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I read it like that. Sakurai. Jesus.
Awesome.
So what happens when you're trying to read quick and you're...
Yeah. That's the meme right there.
It's the meme. And anytime, Arrow. But yeah, so... But what have your... I guess the last thing with like Ultimate or just mostly Smash Talk anyway, but like what have you been thinking of, like all the new characters they've been adding? Like, have you been, like, I don't know, do you have the season passes, and have you been trying them all, or what's your thoughts on a lot of them?
So that is one thing that I still love about Smash, and is just character reveals. Oh man, those are just so cool. And I think that they do the trailers so well. Like I remember the King K. Rool or the Banjo trailers. Oh man, those are so exciting.
Dude, I was so hyped for K. Rool.
Oh, for sure, they're so sick. And I still pay attention to it very closely, but I don't play it, so I don't have the DLC. So yeah, I don't really play the game too often. Enough for the DLC. So
I predicted, because yesterday, from the time of recording this, yesterday was that big Nintendo Direct, or big in quotations.
It was big.
Yeah, I mean they had a lot of good stuff. I mean, you know, it's cool seeing like more JRPG love on there. They've been throwing a lot of JRPG characters in Smash lately, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, man.
I threw my predictions on Twitter. I was like, all right, we're gonna get Master Chief in here just because of this like Microsoft partnership, and it's gonna like blow up the internet. Like the shit's gonna get crazy, and then you're gonna see like Master Chief Collection ported on here. But
I legit thought that was a meme. I legit thought you were just trolling, but I mean, maybe it was half a troll, half a meme, and it was just like
kinda, yeah,
half an insane prediction that would have been legendary if you got it right.
I know. Like, I think you mentioned it yesterday. It was like he wouldn't really fit in there, but at the same time, it's like you have Minecraft Steve in there, so it's like
yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be anyone at this point. Like there have been characters I feel don't fit in there, characters that do fit in there. You know, it's just Nintendo could just get like any third party. I think that's really cool, and it must feel like, especially for like indie developers, it must be absolutely a joy to have their character in Smash, like the Shovel Knight people guys.
Yeah,
like Shovel Knight's only an assist trophy, but
imagine if he was a playable character though.
I know exactly, and I think he would fit. I think he would fit in Smash just fine.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
As a character.
Yeah.
And man, that would make the like you as an indie dev so happy, and I think that's just something about Smash,
Mhm.
that just they just didn't get right with PlayStation All Stars.
Dude, I really wanted Travis Touchdown in there, but then they put him in as a freaking a Mii costume, and I was just like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate tragedy for some characters as well, though.
And Gino too
But,
from Super Mario
yeah,
RPG.
of course. Sans made it as a Mii costume, which even I can accept a Mii costume for Sans.
Mhm.
I think that's sick.
Yeah. And Jordo, y'all with Switch has got to play that Triangle Strategy demo. Yeah, yeah. So you mentioned that briefly earlier. So if you want to,
Yeah.
get into
So
your thoughts on that, because I know you're big into Fire Emblem and like
yeah,
and some of those tactical RPGs. What's
yeah, definitely.
so
I
what's your initial impressions of this new demo from the Octopath Traveler developers?
Yeah, my initial impression is that it's really good. I think the combat is fun. I think well, it was slow, but that was only because I think that was a lot of it is because I'm still learning like the combat in the game.
Hmm.
But also I think the mechanics are pretty cool, and it's like your classic grid-based tactics, turn-based tactics, and
Hmm.
that's a lot of fun. I'm not sure how much more to the demo there is than I've played, but also the demo is like I've been playing it for like 3 hours and still going, so
Hmm.
it's pretty sizable.
Do they
And
say
it's,
if this would carry over into the main game? I can't remember if they said that.
there's no way. There's no way because they explicitly tell you at the beginning of the demo that this part of the game happens in the middle of the game.
Okay.
So
All right, that's
it's not
fair.
the very beginning of the game. So
So
yeah.
maybe when it gets closer to release, they'll do like the official demo that you can like start and play like an
Yeah,
hour of it, and then
yeah, that'd
go
be
from there.
yeah. I do like that. Just like because it basically gives you like an early access almost like
Mhm.
and it'll cross over into your actual save, which is pretty nice. So
Yeah, like I love how they did that with Dragon Quest 11. I think that's pretty cool on like
mhm.
every system. Um,
Yeah,
trying to I don't think they did it with Pokemon. I don't think so, but I don't know. There's like a handful of games that are on
but
Switch that you can do that, which is pretty cool.
yeah. I feel like most demos are becoming like that, which I think is a good option.
Trials of Mana, that's what I'm thinking of. That one did it too.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so we had those announced. And we got to see some gameplay of No More Heroes 3, which I tell you all the time that's the game that I'm gonna I'm gonna get a Switch
Yeah,
for.
I'm ready
But
for you to finally pick up a Switch.
yeah, oh, but I don't know. I'm honestly surprised I haven't at this point. But it's like with all the Switch Pro rumors, and it's just a matter of like, do I buy it now, or and then like
Yeah,
when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, is that gonna have like a sweet like limited edition
I could
system?
see that. Yeah, I could totally see that.
Yeah, because like they came out with because one of the things that was announced, Skyward Sword HD, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. Like the game looks awesome, like up-resed, and just looks like,
Did you play that?
yeah, I played on the Wii.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Nice.
with that Wii Motion Plus.
Yeah, I didn't play it. I mean, I wasn't really. So that the first Zelda I played was Twilight Princess, and
Mhm.
yeah, I didn't play Skyward Sword for some reason, and then I played Breath of the Wild.
Mhm.
Now I have played Majora's though, so
Mhm. Yeah,
those are all pretty good games.
Skyward was decent, but yeah, it's just the motion will definitely make or break it for you.
Oh really?
Well, no, it's just like because there's like so many like bosses that are like really specific and like ways you have to like slice at them and stuff, and or like certain enemies. Like it leads to like a good strategy and stuff. But yo, Darren, rating with the party is 17.
Welcome
What's
in.
going on, everybody? Shoe eating buddy, welcome in. How you doing, friends? To everyone that's coming in, if this is your first time here, Satan Princess, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, if this is your first time here, welcome in. I'm BeeKopps. Play a lot of RPGs on here, good variety of other stuff, some retro, some modern stuff, and every other Thursday we do these little chats, these little interviews with various content creators. And this week we got my good bud BeeYee. He's another Twitch streamer, another good friend. And yeah, how's it going, everybody? And Darren, how was your stream, man? Yeah. Of course, if you're not following Danger Darren over there, thank you for the shout out, Jordo. Please give him a follow over there too. Hi, hello, you got a great streamer there. Indeed.
Yo, Darren. Thanks, man. Super Mario Sunshine he was playing. So you didn't like Super Mario Sunshine as much, right?
It's definitely one of my least favorite Mario games for sure.
Gotcha.
Like I didn't hate it, but just like mechanics wise, it's takes some getting used to.
Sure.
But yeah, how you liking Mario Sunshine, Darren? Hope it was a good time. Hey, how you doing, Annie? Good to see you. DSB, welcome in. whole lot of fun here.
I think Sunshine. Man, I played a lot. I think Sunshine might have been the first 3D one I beat. I mean, it was only the second 3D. So, I mean, I don't think I beat 64.
Really?
Not as a kid anyway. I don't remember if I did or not. I don't know. 70 stars as a requirement is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that game was hard. I don't know.
Yeah, I would definitely say Sunshine is like probably the hardest 3D Mario.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah.
I felt like it was So I feel like I used Flood as like a crutch for being bad, you know, like since you can just like float there to correct your platforming or whatever. So I don't know.
Sunshine's your favorite of all the 3D Marios. Interesting, Darren. You don't like the 2D game?
I love Sunshine. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, my all-time favorite one is definitely Mario World on Super Nintendo. I mean, I'm just way too nostalgic for that console, but yeah, Mario World, Mario 3. But actually, no, I'd go Mario World, then Mario Galaxy, Galaxy 2. Then I would go Mario 3, and then I don't even know like where I'd rank the other ones, but I still need to try out. I mean, another reason why I need to get the Switch. I mean, we're talking about, you know, eventually when I'll get one, but yeah, I definitely want to try Odyssey. It looks super fun.
Man, Odyssey is such a good game. That Odyssey is probably my favorite 3D Mario. I mean,
really?
I think it's better than Sunshine as a game for sure.
You liked it better? Wait, did you say you said you didn't, or you did play Galaxy?
I have played Galaxy. I don't know if I played Galaxy 2. I did enjoy Galaxy a lot though. Galaxy is Galaxy's really good though.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't package Galaxy 2 in with the other ones, but you know,
I heard that. I feel like that they're just gonna re-release it in a different package. I don't know though. I mean, I don't know.
Well, it's like, what would they put it with now? Because they already sold Mario 3D World separately, so.
No, you're right. That's true.
So maybe if anything, it'll be kind of like Mario 3D World, where they bundled it with like a side game. So it'll be like Mario Galaxy 2 plus with like more levels plus.
That'd be awkward. I mean, when you compare it with like the other package where it's three of the full games. So I don't know.
Unless they're planning Mario Galaxy 3 and then they're just gonna like bundle 2 with that or something. I don't know. But I feel like once you went Odyssey, I don't know. They don't really like to backtrack a lot. With, older ideas. So.
Yeah. What were we talking about before Darren rated? I don't even remember.
I mean, we were talking Skyward Sword.
Oh, that's Skyward Sword. That's right.
Yeah, because you said you never played that one, and I was telling you how like specific you had to like attack like certain enemies and stuff. But
going back to that, how do you think it'll go well with like the right stick control being the slashes instead?
Yeah. Because I mean, you're not waving your hand around. It's like a specific like stick movement. So I think.
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, obviously you gotta try it out first, but.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll say I am tempted to buy those Joy-Cons, even though I don't have a Switch.
Of course,
dude. Those are gonna be like definitely one of the more like collectible.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, you already have 3D All Stars.
I know. Where is it? Can you see it on the shelf? It's right there.
Oh
right
yeah.
There, on that.
Funny. They're already sold out? Dang, Shane, that's crazy.
Already? Seriously? Wow. Dude, they like just went up like, how many, like 2 hours ago?
Dude, people love Zelda.
Yeah. It's a great series, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've beaten pretty much like every single one at this point now. I think the last one that I had was one of the Oracle games on Game Boy, and then I finished that, and yeah. But yeah, they're all so good, man.
Were Metroid fans salty about the direct, or?
And we definitely were. We were discussing that.
I am curious. Like, oh man, I'm playing through Metroid Prime now, and I love it. It's just so good. I think the atmosphere around it, and oh man, the power-ups are fun. Oh man, I just can't say enough about it. It's super fun. I'm loving it.
Deadpan says package Mario Galaxy 2 with Mario Paint. Mario is missing and Hotel Mario. Dude, Hotel Mario doesn't exist.
I don't even know those games. I know Mario Paint. I don't know the other ones.
Mario is Missing is an educational game. And Hotel Mario is a game not developed by Nintendo. It's on the Philips CDI. And and if you know the history of that system, it was when Nintendo and Sony had that falling out in the 90s because the PlayStation was going to be the CD-based add-on for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, really? Okay.
But then, then Sony wanted a bigger piece of the pie, and then Nintendo was like, screw you guys, we're going with Panasonic, and then they realized it was just a complete mistake, but due to their contract, Panasonic was allowed to put out a Mario and 3 shitty Zelda games.
That's funny.
So yeah. And yeah, Trev, eventually, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's Nintendo for you. Hard to be salty when you've already lost faith. Oh,
yep. You weren't expecting a big mainline game. Dropped out of the General Direct. So, oh, okay, gotcha. Really? I was expecting it out of the General Direct.
I was at least expecting. Metroid Prime Trilogy to be announced, like that port.
Oh man, I would be super happy about that.
Yo, Craft, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. It's been a while. Yeah, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Our buddy Craft here. He's been kicking things going with his YouTube channel. Reviews talks about RPGs on there and some other stuff. Definitely check him out. I hope you're doing well, man. I mean, a lot of series-specific directs, right? Yeah. I know. Watch them. It'll just be like a little blurb in like a mini direct, maybe. I don't know.
I'd be so mad.
Oh, by the way, it's Metroid's 35th. Here's this. Look at this lovely picture of.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, it's gotta be bigger than that. I mean,
it's like, just so you know, you can play Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo app, and like that'll be the one mention.
You know, that sounds like something they do for F-Zero or something. F-Zero is truly dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they weren't even like developed. Like, they didn't even develop the last one, right? That was Sega.
I don't know. I don't know that much about the franchise.
Yeah, I think Sega did that last one, and then like even I was gonna say Star Fox, but then technically no, it was Platinum that developed that last one. And then before that, I think it was Rare. So yeah, they don't even like develop that series anymore either. So.
DSB asks, is there any love for Mario RPG? If they had that in a package with like with Galaxy 2, that would be interesting, huh?
I mean, they'll probably throw it on the SNES app, honestly.
Yeah.
It just makes way much more sense to put it there. Also, Ellie, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Chase is in here too. We got so many friends in here today. Holy crap!
Welcome in, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you're all doing good. A lot of fantastic streamers.
That's what Shane's talking about.
I'm sorry, what do you say?
Shane's hoping for a great Ace Attorney announcement. There have been rumors for a localization. There's like man, so much talk about the direct. I've loved asking like different streamers. So what do you think? What do you think's gonna come out of this direct? Because it gets so much discussion going, and like people, so many different hopes, and
everyone definitely gets their hopes way too high up.
Yeah, oh, I know.
Because like,
it's so sad,
dude. I mean, what I was.
Crushed.
I mean, I was watching it with you. We were literally like laughing our ass off like half the time. We're just like, why is this here? Like the DC Heroes game, whatever. Like, why is this here?
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. And oh man, I really thought they would have like something about Pokemon Snap, but they didn't say anything.
Yo,
Yeah.
Chase, thank you so much for the gift. Another gifted sub, man. Thank you so much, dude. Again, you never have to do that, but I really appreciate it. Thanks for gifting that to Craft. And Craft, enjoy that gifted sub. Enjoy your use of those Emperor's New Groove themed emotes, the Raging Cop emote, ad reviewing and all that jazz. But most importantly, I just appreciate you being here. And yeah, if you're not following Below Average Gamer over there, please check him out. Show him some love over on his channel too.
Chase is wild, dude.
He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. But DC superhero girls team power looks better than Avengers though. Actually, that's not false.
The recent one that flopped. Oh man,
Yeah.
that one got so much hype initially. Like they got so many big streamers to like check it out and everything, and then what happened? I feel like Avengers games should be like a shoo-in. Like it's so popular.
I mean, I haven't looked too much into it, but I think I remembered like one of the reviews saying it like it eventually turns into like Destiny basically.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's pretty popular.
So I don't know. I just like it seemed interesting, but like I don't know. And like because it was the Tomb Raider developer, right? Crystal Dynamics, I think, that did that one, but I don't know.
Okay.
I just compared to like Spider-Man, I was like way like up for that like day one when that came out, but yeah, with this one I was just like I mean, first impression, like seeing those character models, I was just like same thing happened with the latest Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I'm just like I don't like the character design in this. But I mean,
that Spider-Man game looks sick though.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so like if you eventually get a PS5, I really hope you give Spider-Man a shot. Like it's because it's essentially like a collectathon in itself, you know? Like you just
Oh yeah,
around the
no,
city,
it definitely is. It definitely is, huh?
Super easy
I
platinum
feel like I feel like I will eventually get a PS5. It'll be my first non-Nintendo console. It'll be wild.
It met the same fate as Anthem, dude. I completely forgot about Anthem.
Thing. Anthem, yeah.
Dude,
Rip.
I feel so bad for BioWare with because they clearly want to just keep making like, you know, their own like story-based games or whatever. But I just feel like with the EA like down their throat, making them do a Destiny clone. I don't know. Come out and finish the sales. They didn't have a team patching it. Yeah.
Ellie asked you, what inspired you to use Emperor's New Groove emotes?
Thanks for catching that, by the way. So I don't know. I love the Pacha emote or the Pacha meme, and so I'm just like, you know, it'd be funny to do something like that. You know, just give him the headphones, give him the goatee, you know, give him a black T-shirt, just throw him on there. Then eventually, because I also love the Kronk meme too, so I was like, all right, well, whatever, we'll do a Kronk one too. And then one thing led to another, and now I just have a whole slew of Emperor's New Groove theme emotes because it's a really good movie.
So this is like almost heresy for me. I don't know if I've actually fully watched that movie.
Never.
I don't know if I have. I don't remember anything about it if I have. And
I'm disappointed.
I know you're disappointed. I know you're disappointed.
We need all of that in the chat right now.
I'm willing to watch that one though. I'm willing to watch it.
Well, you have Disney Plus, right?
Huh?
Do you have Disney Plus or no?
No, I don't.
Well,
But
by some way, shape, or form.
I'm sure I can find other means to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Ooh, Shane's got a hot take.
One of your least favorite Disney cartoons. Damn.
Dang, you might have to like start banning some people, B-Cops, myself included.
I don't know. The funny thing with that movie too, because like there's that. I mean, I talked about it with Andrew on here when he was on like
Yeah.
13 episodes ago, but how that movie was gonna be like a Prince and the Pauper story that was supposed to be like way more like lighthearted and whatnot, and then it ended up getting changed at like the last minute, like the last waking minute that they were able to, because they didn't want to like delay the movie, or like they never delay their movies. Like Disney was like, I mean, before all this stuff, obviously, but
yeah.
Yeah, they were notorious for hitting their deadlines, and it just wasn't working out for like the higher ups were not liking what they were making, and then they had to just completely like start from scratch, and it was a mess.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, but
Dang.
I mean I still liked what we got out of it, so
Fair enough.
but it would have been interesting to see like if they ended up like mostly like finishing the like the original movie, which was called Kingdom of the Sun. So yeah, look up Kingdom of the Sun documentary on YouTube and watch it. Like it's really fascinating.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
But yeah, so yeah, we're talking Smash Direct. I'm trying to think like what else stood out. Legend of Mana remaster. I thought that was cool. That was in there.
That's the same? Is it so? Okay, sorry. Are they the same franchise as Secret of Mana?
Yes.
The same franchise?
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I figured it wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah. That's an attack on the entire stream. Just what Chase says. But he's
Mario Golf too. Yeah.
He's the Treasure Planet stand. Yeah, Treasure Planet's really good. Something Hercules B tier.
You're never living that down.
You've only seen the TV show, which you didn't like, but the 2 clips from the movie you liked. Yeah. Definitely watch the movie and not the show, Craft, for sure.
Let's see. What else stood out to me from the Direct? What stood out to me in a negative way was that Splatoon was the final announcement. I was kind of sad.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
I've never played a single Splatoon game. Have you?
Yeah. No, I haven't. I mean, I've always thought they looked cool, but I don't think they have much of a single player experience, and I'm not really like down to play the Splatoon multiplayer that much. I don't think. I don't know.
Which is interesting because going back to like your gaming roots and stuff, you mostly played like multiplayer stuff growing up, right?
Yeah, I mostly played multiplayer competitive games for a long time. Though I guess I don't know. Maybe it's like I don't know. Splatoon just seems a little bit more childish. I guess I don't know. Than like if I were to play a shooter or a third-person shooter, it definitely wouldn't be Splatoon though.
Yeah. Dude, I love so there was a meme that, obviously there's always a meme that comes out of these things, but the one where it's like, what was it? Like the account was like images that result in like utter like disappointment or whatever, and it's just it's the Zelda, I forget his name. When he came up and he said that no Breath of the Wild 2 news, is just literally just.
That was the biggest debate ever. It was so funny.
I was like, we're definitely gonna get like gameplay today of this, and not even that.
Yeah, we have nothing to share about Breath of the Wild 2 today. That's funny.
But I guess some news even with the remaster of Skyward Sword is better than no Zelda.
Yeah, that's true.
Things
Man, I really want a collection of the other Zeldas. Because obviously I have not played most of them, or I've not played Ocarina or Wind Waker, and those are games I really do want to play eventually. Though Ocarina I have played, I just got really triggered, and I was just really bad. And
Water Temple.
No, not even that far.
Oh damn!
I was like Jabu's belly or something. I was like really bad, so I quit because I couldn't get out. But I'd like to go back.
With E3 happening again now, I imagine you'll see it then. Oh wait, is it definitely happening this year? You weren't bad. Ocarina of Time is. Oof, that's a hot take, Craft. But I will say play the 3DS version over the original one. It's way less
Yeah,
The
that's what I
CMP.
hear. Man, I just don't have like a great way to do it, you know, or to stream it rather, I guess.
True, yeah.
That is such a hot take. Holy crap, though.
Take it so hot you burn yourself. You like the water shadow and the spirit temples, but the rest of them, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. You know, to each their own. I mean, I know a lot of folks that, or a lot of other folks that aren't particularly favorable of Ocarina, but that are like way more into like Link to the Past and stuff like that. But
I think the one I see the contested the most is Majora's. I feel like that one's people don't like that one as much than as Ocarina, generally speaking, anyway.
I feel like I see like way more love for Majora over Ocarina,
Oh,
especially
really?
lately. Yeah, just more so like
Thanks.
I mean not so much for like the whole 3D mechanic, but just like the way that they handle like how like they make every NPC in the game important. You know,
That is so, man. That's so wild.
like you feel for like everybody there. Like it was such a an interesting way they designed it like that, you know?
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
normally in like any RPG, like even for me, like you're going through a town, there's so many random NPCs there. You know, I won't even talk to a good majority of them. I'll just walk right past them. I'll just walk into their house and break their pot and take the rupee out of it and just walk out, you know?
For sure. And they're going to be doing like the same thing in a loop, basically, right?
Mhm.
But Majora is like, a lot of the NPCs just like do something unique on every day, and it matters. And that's just like, wow, it's just crazy how much they like had to think of for that.
And there's like a lot of like different characters in there where like you have like certain side story things with them that will that will hit you in the heartstrings like really good too.
Wild.
And yeah, you like Majora a lot more than Ocarina, but Ocarina drives your anxiety up a wall with its combat.
For sure.
Majora's cool, but it's weird. Yeah, very
The combat's why I ran into a problem with Ocarina. I just kept dying in Jabu Jabu's belly. So I don't know.
I will say playing the Master Quest version of that game was very interesting, especially in Jabu Jabu's belly where all your switches were cows.
What?
Yeah.
Is that the 3DS one or is that the GameCube one?
That's a GameCube one.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, well, I think that would be technically in the 3DS one too, because you unlock Master Quest mode.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
But yeah. So. So you talked about how you were a big Smash player. You played a lot of multiplayer stuff growing up. So you did like WoW and.
Oh my gosh!
Did I do
WoW? Oh man! So. Funny thing is that today, some WoW news actually got leaked that Burning Crusade Classic server is coming out. Which Burning Crusade is the server, the expansion I started WoW on. There's Vanilla, and then there's Burning Crusade after it, and then there's Wrath of the Lich King, which is the second expansion. And that was Wrath of the Lich King is the expansion I played an incredible amount of, and I absolutely loved Wrath of the Lich King for the content that it provided. And that's me, Jordan, Shane, and Mitch. We all played together. We were all in like the same guilds and stuff, and it was just such a good time. And with this most recent announcement, I'm wondering if they'll come out with a Wrath of the Lich King server. And oh man, would I want to subscribe so badly? But I feel like I can't.
Y'all should party up with Bear.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, that would be fun too. Just like playing Shadowlands, that would be fun. I would. No, I can't. So I'm told people keep asking me, "Are you gonna sub?"
No pressure, but are you?
People just ask. I'm like, I want to, but I can't. I nerd MMOs so hard. I love WoW so much. It's just so fun.
No worries, Darren. No worries, dude. All good, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, growing up, as for like WoW, I guess, I think it was mostly just Blizzard games in general. So my first Blizzard game was Starcraft Brood War. That game was excellent. I love that game. And I mostly played like I didn't actually play like the real-time strategy part of the game because that part's hard. I played like the custom maps that people would make. Like that's like where I learned about tower defenses, things like that. And man, those games are so fun. And so I played tons of Starcraft, and I played Warcraft 2, and then in middle school I played Warcraft 3. Some of us played Warcraft 3 so much. Oh, that game. And that game was just amazing for its modding scene as well. Like, I mean, you might know that Dota, like, it was literally created in Warcraft 3.
That's
and
crazy.
yeah, it's just wild. And like a lot of the tower defenses, like a lot of tower defense ideas were created in Warcraft 3, things like that. They're just Warcraft 3 just spawned so many like of those types of games, and we played that a ton.
Nice, man. Busy
yeah.
games, WoW and Fire Emblem 7.
Yeah, those were. I mean, yeah, no, I think it came down to like Blizzard games and some specific Nintendo games.
I was gonna say, so you did all the MMO stuff at home, and then like that's going to school bringing your Game Boy and playing some Fire Emblem. On the side.
No, yeah, I learned about Fire Emblem 7 through Jordan. He literally brought his Game Boy to like our middle school and stuff, and he would play it, and I would wonder what the game was, and I've obviously learned it's Fire Emblem, and I hadn't heard about it, but definitely like bought it and fell in love. That game is so good. I've enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, man. I never played that series before because you sent me like your extra copy of it, and dude, that was such a blast playing through that. Like, I really want to.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, and it has me really want to jump into Sacred Stones now and trying like some of the other entries.
Sure.
But by the end of it, though, I was like, because I was, of course, I'm doing my resets all the time, but then like by the end of it, I'm just like, I don't care. Like casualties are happening. I just want to finish this, and then
for sure, and it can get frustrating, and yeah, for sure, it's just it's so brutal when like characters die.
Yeah.
You just like feel terrible, especially I'm sure when you're streaming, like you just like you feel pressure to like
to just like start over again, or
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like you're like, wow, I can't let this character die, otherwise people are just gonna trash you for it.
Yeah. So, what you kind of did, because what was that one? What was that one girl character that? Because I went up because it was like her brother or something, and I was like, oh,
Nino.
Yeah, that's it.
Nino. So Nino.
She got a brutal death.
Yeah, Jordan said. I asked which one. Jordan says there were a few. Yeah. Nino.
Also, Iko, welcome in, buddy. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, Nino was. I remember that one like really upset everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I've honestly not really played very many of like the more recent Fire Emblems. The last one I played was Fates, which was pretty widely regarded as like not a very good entry in the franchise, I would think. But ever since then, I think Echoes and Three Houses are both widely received as very good. I haven't played either of them.
Yeah.
So.
And we're doing good, Ego. Doing good, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week. Had a nice Thursday. Appreciate you stopping in. Sorry that he had Marcus. Yeah. Marcus was he was just like my tank. That was just like.
Yeah. No. Actually, if you ever replay that game without leveling Marcus, I think you'll see how much easier the late game is.
Yeah.
Because Marcus is strong early on, but he just scales so much less good than a lot of the other characters.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely good to know. Yeah, I'm surprised you never played the latest one though.
Three Houses on Switch. It seemed very different than the other Fire Emblem games, and it is for sure. So I was very cautious, and I guess I still am a little bit. I'm not really sure if I'll love it or not. Jordan's pretty convinced I will, and I do trust Jordan's like assessment of the games I will enjoy or not. So I'll have to give it a try sometime.
Fates is the only one in the series you don't like, Craft. Doing good. Happy to see you. Yeah. Of course, man. I'm happy to have you, dude. And speaking of Fire Emblem too, because we were talking, Project Triangle strategy too from that Nintendo Direct. Like, what makes like the between like Fire Emblem and these like tactical RPGs, what makes them like stand out to you maybe more so than like your regular like turn-based or just like any other RPG for you?
Honestly, I don't know if it does. I feel like it's just my inexperience from them. I really haven't played that many, so like I'm.
So that's more so why you gravitated towards like the tactical side, because like that was one you played more of.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly. Fire Emblem was like my first of those types of games. So, and I've never. Octopath was my first JRPG in general. I would say, even as like in that style anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unless you count Pokemon, but I don't know. I don't know if I count Pokemon as like a JRPG style game. But Octopath was like my first real one that I've tried. I feel like, and I do like Octopath a lot and its combat. So, honestly, I can't say if these games do stand out or not in these tactical combat. I feel like it's just me being very inexperienced in the genre, and I'd definitely be down to try more of them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone says like Tactics was good, Final Fantasy Tactics was good, things like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely get like a Final Fantasy Tactics kind of like, just even though I haven't played like too much of it, but like watching like gameplay of that, and then like seeing this, it's like,
yeah,
especially coming from Square too, it's definitely comes off more as that game that a lot of those players, like I know my buddy Taylor, the Gaming Shelf, he's very much adamant about about how much he wants Final Fantasy Tactics too. So I think this is like the best case scenario for him and for anyone else that has been craving that. So
sure. I think what's I gonna say? I don't remember. Never mind.
outside of that, you also especially like most recently, you've really been getting into a lot of Metroidvanias.
Yeah.
What makes a lot of those like appealing to you?
The exploration, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to explore a world, and so Hollow Knight was my first one, and I actually like was so inexperienced, and my friends like they saw me get so tilted on stream from Hollow Knight, but I think even after like playing even a few of them, I played through Hollow Knight, Axiom Verge, Ori. I mean, and yeah, games like that. And even after a little bit of experience, I think I'm like way better at like understanding how they work and like where to check for like secrets and stuff. Though I will say that I really enjoy Metroid Prime's hint system, because even though like I like exploring the world, I don't like not having a goal to follow.
You get very lost in Metroid Prime if you if you go in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I would get without the hint system, I would get so lost, and I think that would annoy me, because like when I don't have a hint in Metroid Prime, I'll usually just like go off to an area where like I remember I needed Plasma Beam here, and so I'm gonna go there, and then we'll see if a hint shows up, and if I'm not done, maybe we'll think of something else. But yeah, otherwise, if I didn't have the hint system, I'd just be wandering around, and you'll learn this, but Hollow Knight is just like Hollow Knight is so not handholdy. There is nothing to help you in that game.
It's just,
so that
just
game,
you open up your map, you just
exactly.
go through a certain area, you see, oh, I couldn't go through there, but now maybe I can, and then you go back up that way, kind of thing.
That's true. Like even looking at the map, you can tell some of the things like you should need, but it being my first Metroidvania, I guess I didn't even understand that. Something as simple as that, and like yeah, it's crazy.
Also, Lurdian, welcome in. Howdy doody. Good to see you.
Howdy doody.
Yeah. Thank you for the shout outs to both Eco and Luridian. Please check them both out. Eco plays a good variety of stuff over there. About Luridian, he's been trying to relearn his Hollow Knight speed run. Check him out.
Stuck on Watcher Knights. Very hard finding the speed run. It seems like. Seems wild.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, because that's and to those of you if you don't know, that is the next game on the list once we wrap up Mario RPG on Sunday. So
So what are like what Metroidvanias? Which ones have you tried that I should play
Uh,
eventually?
did you say you played Guacamelee?
I have played Guacamelee.
Okay. So, yeah, I love that one. I'm going to be, well, I'm not. The Lucha Cops.
Ah, yes, your
He's,
friend.
yeah, the one and only. He's going to start it, and then we'll see how far he gets, and then maybe I'll take over after that, but we'll see. I played one called Song of the Deep. That's pretty good. It's like an underwater one. You're this girl in a submarine trying to find her father.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's it's nothing like extraordinary or anything, but I mean I feel like it was by Insomniac, the studio that did Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank and stuff. For like a smaller title for them, I enjoyed it. I'm trying to think of like more modern ones I did. I don't know.
Jordan says some of the Metroid games, and I should try those. Yeah.
Yeah,
After
I was trying to think of anyone of like non-Metroid, but yeah, I played through Super and Fusion last year for the first time. Fusion is like easily like my new favorite Metroid game now. It was
that good.
Yeah, like Super was really good. It was very, very good, and like the ending was like crazy epic, but I just loved like the way that the game felt in Fusion. Like game feel wise, I don't know, it was just way more satisfying for me. And plus, like, I know like with like a lot of people, like with like the integrated like story, like some folks might not like it as much compared to Super, which is just more like atmospheric. But I don't know, I just really dug Fusion, and I can't wait to jump into Zero Mission.
So do you, or I don't remember. Oh, you watch AGDQ? Do you watch AGDQ or things like that? Speedrunning?
Yeah, I haven't really. The last couple I didn't really get to watch too much of. But usually when they have them, I try to tune in. And I'll like check the schedule and see if there's like a specific game. It's been kind of weird. I mean, fortunate circumstances of what's happening with everything. But like, did I miss like the roar of the crowd like when when something exciting happens, and then I don't know. I think the last one I watched was watching someone do like a Secret of Mana speed run.
Gotcha.
A couple AGQs ago, so.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I feel like I've seen the Super Metroid speedrun so much that, I mean,
you gotta save the animals, right?
Exactly.
Which I forgot to do.
Oh no! Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that's like part of the ending. So, yeah. So when you said the ending was really epic, I was wondering if you'd known about that beforehand, I guess. But
I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. For sure.
Zero Mission's really good too, map design, but like Super, but feels like Fusion. Nice. Yeah, from what Jordo said, that's like the version of like the first Metroid game you should play.
Gotcha. I want to try some Castlevania games too. I think. I mean, Aria of Sorrow was really fun. I really enjoyed that game.
Do you think you'll do Symphony of the Night, the one that's?
I feel like someday I will. I feel like I have to someday.
Yeah. I think it's on like everything now, right? With that in that collection with Rondo of Blood.
Not sure.
Yeah, I know it's on like PS4 and Xbone and maybe Switch. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's on Switch.
I'm not sure, but I feel like I feel it's I still can't like really say why I like the game, like Aria of Sorrow. Like the combat seems so simple and like kind of almost slow in a way, but I don't know why I thought it was so fun. Like the power-ups were fun, I guess, and like the different collectibles were pretty cool. I don't know. And the movement wasn't like anything crazy.
Labette, apologies if I mispronounced the name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Any word on some Zelda remakes? You mean of stuff from the Direct? You mean, or do you mean like if there's anything on like a full-on like remake of like Ocarina or whatever? But yeah, Skyward Sword got announced yesterday, so Skyward Sword HD. And yeah, we actually talked about that for a little bit before you came in, Ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Yeah, it'll be interesting. Like I'd give it a try. I'd give it a shot again. But
When you get a Switch.
eventually, yeah. One eternity later.
Yeah.
Some other favorites you've been playing. You're really into Slay the Spire, and you grew up playing like Pokemon, like TCG and stuff. So like,
Yeah.
so I guess, and the same kind of question as some of the other ones, but what makes some of the card game games, for lack of a better word, what makes them as interesting for you?
Versus other card games, or just like what appeals them me, or
In general, and then I guess like with like Slay the Spire compared to like what makes that one, because I know like some of my friends, they play what was it, like the Magic ones, and then the Hearthstone, stuff like that.
Sure. Let's see. In general, I like how strategic they are. I like how you just have to think about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think, yeah, just like Jordan said, I just like the strategy. I think it's just so fun to think about all the different outcomes and all the different possibilities,
Mm-hmm.
and like also how you have to play around your opponent having this card or doing this thing, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do play around it, you're just like, man, I'm a god, things like that, you know. But yeah, I don't know. My brother got me into the Pokemon TCG. He taught it to me, and we played in Toys R Us in like this Pokemon card league, and that was like really fun in
That's
person.
awesome.
Where we could earn badges and stuff against like these like the adults running it, and that was just really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I dabbled in Magic, but not really. It was I was really young, so it's probably a little bit too complex for me, maybe. But I definitely got into Hearthstone. I think both Shane and we both got into the closed beta of Hearthstone, and I put a lot of time into Hearthstone. I really enjoyed it. Just like I don't know, people are just like trash Hearthstone for it being a little pay to win, and I don't entirely disagree. It just wasn't really a problem for me because I got in so early and I put enough time into it where I just had everything I needed, or and I could, if I need something, I could always just get it without really spending money, generally speaking. So that's not to say I didn't spend money. I probably spent like a total of $60 into that game, which honestly I played it for like 4 years, which isn't bad. So
nice. Lebet, looking forward to Splatoon 3. I've never played a single one. I wasn't that.
Either of us have.
We kind of mentioned that a little. We talked about it for a bit a little earlier, but yeah, I don't know. It's not really something that appeals to me, but I don't know. But hopefully, it sells well, or they're.
I think it's a cool franchise, but I'm not sure if it's for me.
Yeah.
I think it is a cool idea and everything.
Yeah. Also, Pastor Mike, welcome in. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Thanks for hanging out with us. See on Twitter where someone made a fan-made case of Zelda 3 and 3-in-1 remakes of Ocarina.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
I'd love to see that, Nico. I would love it if they really came out with that.
Yeah, that'd be really dope. Yeah, going back to the card games and stuff. You definitely say that Slay the Spire is like your definitely your favorite at the moment, if not like probably like your just all-time like favorite card-based game at this point.
I think so. I'm not really. I wasn't really familiar with the roguelike genre of like having to reset reset your runs, the randomness, the procedurally generated stuff, basically. And
so that's the main twist with that one then.
Yeah, I think like those are becoming more popular, especially since Slay the Spire. Just like deck builders is what they call them, basically, where you start off with the base deck, and then as you like beat enemies and gain stuff, you get more cards, you gain more resources, things like that. And I really enjoy it. And a lot of the randomness, I don't know, I feel like can be played around, so I don't feel like I am getting completely destroyed by RNG all the time.
Mhm.
So, and it's not PvP, so I don't know. There's not that competitive aspect, which is uh probably better for my mental health for one. But uh, yeah, just like being able to chill and just like play single player and just like grind it and learn more about the game, I feel like has really appealed to me. And I think there's still, even after all these hours, that there's still a lot more that I can still get better at, and things I'm still learning about the game. So
Cool.
I
Man.
think it's just so cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was just fun seeing you play through that, and then of course Mickey, like she's really into that right now.
Yeah,
It's interesting. It's interesting to see like how like hardcore like the community is for that too.
yeah, no, that game has people love that game on Twitch,
Yeah.
and it's wild. I mean, she's gotten some enormous raids, like like a few raids over like 700 viewers, and this is crazy. So
That's crazy. Yeah.
and it stresses her out,
Oh,
but
damn.
she's not great. And yeah, people love Spire on Twitch though.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know. As a streamer, I'm not sure if I would love streaming Spire that much, because everyone is always watching you, watching your every move,
Mm-hmm.
and or whenever you make a mistake, things like that.
Mhm.
But there's also the flip side where like if you're wanting to improve in the game, people will be there to help you, and people will be able to explain why this play was better than the play you
Mhm.
made on stream, things like that.
Mhm.
So I think it's very good if you want to learn about it.
You're always trying to encourage B to stream it because he's actually so good at dude. He's a god at that game. He's a god at chess, and
I
kind of like what you were saying. People like giving feedback and stuff. That's basically you whenever whenever I make a dumb mistake in our chess games.
Yeah, and I think yeah, I mean, if you want to get better at a game, I think you should want to be able to take those kind of things to heart, as in like not think about it at like, wow, you're calling out this mistake at like just because I'm bad, things like that. But you should try and take it as like you're trying to teach me and trying to make me better, things like that.
Right. And speaking of chess, like I said, we play on the side. we do it through the app and stuff, and I have a solid 3 and like 65 record against you or something. So it's literally me encountering a god at at his game. But
I'm better. Oh man, I don't want to say I'm bad because I'm not bad. I'm just if you put me into that if you put me in like a tournament, I'd probably lose like round 1 though.
Well, you said you learned from your dad, right? And you mentioned like he's like god tier too.
My dad's really good. My dad he like knows opening theory and read books about it and everything. He was like for his age group, which was like high school, college-ish, I think at the time. He was like 2nd or 3rd in his state, which is Seattle. And if you guys don't know Seattle has have a lot of Asian people. And there's probably a lot of good chess players. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I learned from my dad, and my siblings, my older brother, and my oldest sister, they actually had teachers. They actually had chess teachers in elementary school.
That's wild.
I didn't because I was too young at the time. But they're also very, very good. So.
Also, Lost Pixel in the chat. Lost Pixel, how's it going, friend?
What's up, man?
Holy heck, it's B the legend.
The legend. I don't know, man. I appreciate it.
Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you for the shoutouts.
But yeah, in chess, I'm always trying to think. I mean, chess blew up on Twitch during pandemic. It's wild, and
really?
That definitely wanted me to get back more into it again. And I loved chess even like as a kid. in elementary school we had a chess club, and I was pretty good there.
If you ever wanna broadcast our games on like a Saturday morning, I'll play against you.
If we ever want to play a live chess game instead of daily chess,
Mhm.
like a 10-minute timer or something, I'd be totally down.
Dude, let's do it.
That would be something fun, because I think in the 10-minute timer, we would both be making way more mistakes. And it's wild. It's actually so insane. Like especially as like the timer gets closer to a few minutes, you start to just like miss so many moves, and you like start leaving like maybe like you leave your queen hanging. You just gave away your queen.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
Yeah, if you're ever up for that, man, I'm down.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, just you know, whenever you want to do it, just give me a heads up, and you know, we'll plan accordingly.
Yeah, for sure. We can try it out sometime.
Yeah. What would you say is what would you say is like the best advice, the best like or like most important thing you learned like from your experiences playing
chess?
Yeah.
You mean like what I've learned playing with us, or?
Oh no, just like in general. Like is there anything like specific that like really like sets you like, you know, from in order to make you like plan moves a certain way, in order to like look 3 moves ahead a certain way, like?
So I would say I think a lot of people are just like, when they try and guess what their opponent's gonna do, and their opponent doesn't do it, they kind of like just fall apart. So it's like try not to think about like how you're trapping your opponent in a few moves, though that is important. But try and just think about the best move right now, and then try to force your opponent into a worse position with each move.
Lost Pixel, I'm great at speedrunning chess. My games always end so fast. I maybe I'm not the winner though. I got you. Also, Bran, good to see you.
Like there are traps that you can set for sure in chess, but they're not always guaranteed.
I feel like that's always my problem when I'm playing you, because like I don't know, because I'm playing some like other folks now, and like I feel like in like some of those games, I can see them. I can see like certain things I can like set up, but then like when I'm playing you, you're always like your defense is always like so like perfect that I can't like break through it. Or if I do, because like I'll do like you know the common thing I always like to do. I'll sacrifice my bishop to get rid of one of your rooks, because I freaking hate rooks more than like any other piece on the board.
Sure.
But there's like something like that, and like thinking like that would benefit me, but then you're still able to like avoid like anything I throw at you, and you end up still taking over like half the board. And
that's not to say like even in our games, BeeYee, there's some big plays some big mistakes I make, and I'm always trying to learn from those as well. So I mean, I don't know. I analyze my chess games quite a lot, just trying to see what is common for me to fall into, what kind of traps I fall into frequently, and try to avoid those things like that. So, yeah, I mean, like I think chess is just so interesting because it's a game of perfect information, where you and your opponent have literally the same information, and if I make a move that you didn't expect, it's because you just missed it, not because like it wasn't available to you. So yeah, there's just like I don't know, there's a lot of games that are just like a lot of games that are made nowadays that are just like not like that. So
what would you say is like some of the most like common mistakes you see folks making, or even something you might make, like if
I think a lot of people just leave too many pieces hanging. By hanging, you mean that I mean that they're just like
chilling, like not near anything else to possibly protect them, basically.
Right, exactly. Right. So they're like eventually maybe they're defended by like a queen. Maybe like a bishop is defended by a queen, but then I sacrifice a knight to take another piece, and then your queen takes my knight. But now your piece that was defended by the queen is undefended, and I take your piece. So there's just like a lot of like different positional things that you don't want all things defended by too few pieces. I don't know. It's just like I mean I can't really. I feel like I can't describe it. I don't know. I think another thing is that when people want to, I think you just want to develop your pieces, your knights and bishops a lot, because having your rooks connected and your queen connected with your rooks is just like super powerful. Then nothing can attack your backline basically. Otherwise your rooks will handle it. So getting your bishops and knights off of their original squares is super important.
Everyone in the chat right now playing the long game, playing real life chess.
What is my weakness at chess? What is my weakness? Playing fast. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I play really fast and I make some really stupid mistake. But
yeah, that'll happen.
As a general, in general, I don't know if I have like any specific move mistakes. I don't know. I don't know if I can say.
Do you have any like memorable, like any like specific moments that like stick in your mind from like, you know, big win, like one of your toughest opponents? Like, do you have any interesting or funny stories you have?
I think my most recent like proud win was against my brother. It was an in-person chess game.
Nice.
We probably played. It was a few months ago, and I would say my brother is in general better than I am. He actually entered tournaments as a kid and stuff, and he was pretty good. But I was able to beat him in our chess game in person, and it was just I didn't think I would, and especially since I think he had me in like a bad position. He had me in a position that I didn't want to be in. So I think I just came back from it.
Just able to turn it around.
Also, I also played against my dad somewhat recently, and we played for like a good hour 20 minutes ish, and then it just ended in a draw. And that's just chess. Like sometimes you just like can't really get an advantage, and the trades just happen. Trades just happen, and there's not enough material to really like checkmate the other player. So
sounds pretty unbelievable.
Yeah. Basically.
That's funny. But yeah, also I wanted to talk to you about your Twitch channel. You know, you've been on the platform for how many years now?
Probably almost 2.5 actually, which is actually wild. Yeah. My very first game was I streamed with our very first full game I streamed with Steins Gate, a visual novel, which is an anime you should watch, BeeKopps.
It's on the shelf back there somewhere.
I only played it because Jordan wanted me to play it, because Jordan wanted to watch me play it, and from there I learned about all these other games. Like I played Danganronpa. Obviously, I played through AI the Somnium Files. I mean, not even non-BN games. I think streaming just like opened up my world to gaming, single-player games, and that was something that I never take for granted. I don't think. I think I'm super happy about it, and my world of gaming just before it was all competitive games. It's just so different.
So Jordo was like the catalyst for you to start going live and stuff. Like, did you not have like a particular interest to do it at first, or were you like thinking about it, and then Jordo was like, "No, man, I want to see you play this game."
I don't really know. Why did I start streaming Steins Gate? So I had just finished a rewatch of the show, and so the first time I watched Steins Gate, I didn't love the show. I watched it probably a few years ago, and no, probably not a few years ago. I probably watched it like half a decade ago for the first time, whatever. And I thought it was good. I didn't love it. But when I rewatched it, I absolutely loved it. I'm not sure if it was because I am just more familiar with anime in general, or if I was able to like pay attention to certain things differently.
Mm-hmm.
But then after I rewatched it, I picked up the game, and I started talking to Jordan about Steins Gate, because Steins Gate is Jordan's favorite anime. So, and me just having rewatched, I started talking to him about it naturally. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I picked up the visual novel. I still don't know if I started the conversation or he did about me streaming it, but it just happened. And so, and from there, I just started like getting into other games.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you do a good variety of stuff. I mean, sometimes you'll take requests. Like I got you to play A Boy in This Blob. That one time I loved seeing you play that one.
Definitely down for requests. I feel like I feel like most of what I play is from requests.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's awesome, because I don't really play AAA games, mainly because a lot of them are exclusives, right? So, so a lot of my gaming knowledge comes from my viewers and my friends, things like that. So,
Cool.
and I mean, everyone has like all my good friends have a handle of what kind of games I like, what they think what I'll enjoy. So,
but it definitely seems like especially on your channel that like VNs are more your cup of tea to play while you're chatting with friends.
Yeah, man, I have been really loving VNs lately. I think, oh man, the investment and the payoff is just always so fun for VNs, especially since the recent ones I've been playing, both AI the Somnium Files and Zero Escape 999, those are fully dubbed. So, and those are just like so convenient for streaming. So it doesn't like absolutely just destroy my voice.
I will say, dude, AI was like such a blast to watch you play. Like the characters in that game, and I mean, I was busting you up the whole time about Boss, but
we can have different opinions about that.
But I forget what's the younger girl's name that you're with? Mizuki. Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, she was such a good character.
She's so good. I love Mizuki. She's so good.
Yeah. Just that little bit of like her working out, like just like
just lifting, dude. She's just chilling. So good. And they don't really like. There's no real reason for it. It's just kind of there. I love it. Oh man, I loved watching Below Average Gamer Chase play through AI the Somnium Files too. Especially since Chase isn't familiar with anime and he doesn't really watch anime, so he doesn't like know Japanese culture, and I think he can't he doesn't know how to like say the names very well, and I think it's super funny when he just like he just makes up a name for them and just goes with it. It's so good. I love him.
Kraft mentioned Virtue's Last Reward. Have you played that one?
Not yet, Kraft. It will. So Virtue's Last Reward is part of the Zero Escape series, part of the same franchise as 999, and eventually I will get to it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I wanted to take a break from VNs. I don't want to do consecutive VNs too much anyway.
It's nice to break it up. I mean, that's me with RPGs. Like I like to,
sure.
like I like to mostly play RPGs, but I'll do like that's why I've been taking a lot of requests for like other stuff. So then I'll just keep flip flopping between the two, or if it's like a one is like really short, then I'll just jump into another one after that. But yeah, it's nice to like break it up a little bit for sure. So you think after Prime you'll probably jump into another one?
I don't know, because I feel like, man. So some of my friends want to play these VNs, and I like having them around in chat too. So, so I don't know if I'll be playing them or not, at least immediately.
Yeah, I guess that's like the only well, like I was gonna say for like VNs, because I don't really play too many of them, so like I don't mind like getting spoiled and stuff and just like experiencing the game like through your eyes kind of thing. So then that just kind of like I guess if I did want to jump in, then it would just kind of I don't know, it would be tough for me to jump in after that after I've seen like everything you've been doing, but at the same time it's like it's fine because like, you know, I probably like, I mean, just all this right here, I still have to get to that anyway. So it's just like,
Yeah, sure.
I'll enjoy experiencing this with you, and even if I don't get to that myself, then it's fun at least, like watching you, watching Robbie, watching Chase, watching anyone playing any of those VNs. So and yeah, AI was super fun to watch. 999 was really interesting, and yeah, there's a lot of really good ones.
Yeah, for sure.
LOL, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week, a good Thursday.
Yeah, welcome in.
Appreciate you hanging out with us. VNs are on the list of games I can't play at all, but love to watch. Yeah.
Do I have any games like that? I think there are some competitive games that I feel like that. I don't know enough about. Maybe I don't know if I have single player games that I feel that way for, at least yet. Genres.
For sure. Do you so on top of like all that, because I mentioned, we should totally do chess on your channel. Like, I really hope you make that a thing, man.
That'd be fun, actually. Oh man, there people who are like actually good at chess are gonna see me and like you're gonna judge me, but that's all right.
Nah, don't.
Yeah, right.
And but they'll mostly just be trashing me for all the shitty moves I'll be making. So
I think on timed we'll both be making some bad moves. We'll see though. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have our record.
I'll look into sending it up though. That'd be fun.
You should put a record count at the top. It'll just be like. Well, even when we start, we'll start the slate over, and then it'll still be like a whole lot to like a whole goose egg. So.
No way. We'll see.
We'll see.
Timed is a whole different beast. So.
Yeah. And yeah, through Twitch, because we mentioned we've just been meeting so many like folks through the platform and stuff. Like, so I take it like with like Mickey and Pixel and like a lot of them. Like you met like, 'cause I assume Mickey was playing Slay the Spire and like some other friends.
Mickey was playing Spire.
So yeah, how's like your the experiences like through that, and just like kind of like joining more communities, and just again the whole big circle of love through the platform.
Yeah, so when I started on the platform, like after Steins Gate, after playing through Steins Gate, I started following Steins Gate as a category, and that's where I met McDale and some of my earlier followers, and really enjoyed watching them play through Steins Gate as well. Yeah, I think just seeing the game community is just really cool. I still find various Hollow Knight people playing through Hollow Knight and checking out their other content, things like that. And I feel like maybe Slay the Spire will be the one that like doesn't get old for me. That I'll always check out Spire. I feel like maybe. I met Laridian through Spire, and that's crazy to me. That
I figured with Laridian that would have been Hollow Knight.
So I saw Laridian playing through Hollow Knight at some point, and he started beating some bosses on like first try. I was like, dude, you're actually a god. And then but Laridian's like, oh, I played through this game before. I'm like, oh, okay, you're still sick though. Let's go. But yeah, Laridian playing Spire. I was like, I don't know. I loved Laridian's content. Like he was playing through like Monster Train after Spire. Just a different card game that's like I'm not gonna say very similar to Spire, but they're both deck builder roguelikes. So, and I met Pixel through Mickey's channel actually, and Pixel stopped in while Mickey was playing through Celeste.
Nice.
And yeah, that's been cool. I actually don't follow Celeste as a category, but maybe I should. I do like Celeste a lot.
Celeste is so good, man. Like,
yeah,
that's definitely like a top 5 game for me. Like between
it's a really good game.
Between gameplay, the story, like just the art style, the music, everything is just like so perfect in that game.
And it's just like, I'm really not into platformers. Like I haven't played a real platformer before, really, except like the Mario games, right? So I don't know. Celeste was like, just really different.
Mhm.
And for me, it was a different experience for me. It was really hard, but I really enjoyed it. I felt it was pretty accessible,
Yeah.
and and they definitely like creep up the difficulty on you, like throughout the entire game, and it's great.
Yeah, I felt like with because I mean I grew up with platformers like the DKC trilogy is like my all-time favorite, or like my all-time favorite like non-RPGs, and so for a lot of those like there weren't much of an issue. I mean, I definitely felt the difficulty in the A sides of Celeste, and I'm looking forward to trying.
You killed the A sides. You killed the A sides. So if you do the extra content, I'm ready for it.
Loridian, you're here because of B, and you met B because of yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool. Man, I love the game communities just like coming together.
Yeah.
It's just such a cool thing about Twitch. And Kat, Raichana's the first stream I saw Raichana do was Near Automata, which I think that game is awesome. So that was the first time I stopped by in her channel.
Yeah.
And then now I just go in there and talk about anime, things like that, and watch her draw stuff. And that's great too.
Yeah.
Man, Kat is like one of the. There's not very many people on Twitch that keep up with me in anime, but Kat is definitely one of them. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we're gonna get to our anime talk in a little bit, but
let's go.
I know I'm just very I'm very behind on the current seasons and stuff, but yeah, I mean we'll hear your recommendations up, but I guess before we jump full on into that, last things in regards to Twitch, I wanted to ask you about like anything in particular that you learn from the platform from doing this, and do you have any particular goals you have like with your channel?
Wow. I'm not gonna say I'm very ambitious when it comes to Twitch. I'm definitely not.
Just more of a chill, like
just more of a chill hobby that I really enjoy.
Cool.
I'd love to meet more people. I love meeting people. So I mean, if I can continue to meet more people, things like that, I think I've been successful for me on Twitch. So I'm very happy with that. I think honestly, like one of the things I know I already said this, but like the biggest thing I learned, I feel like, is just like being able to enjoy single player games. On this platform.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want, boy?
Kobe wants to say hi. He wants to poke his
Yeah,
head
he
up.
does. Come here.
We're gonna get the Kobe lap.
Oh,
He's like,
he just wants to leave. I'll be right back. Sorry.
All right. Gotta take him out quick. Kobe cameo. I've seen like almost no anime. I am the inverse B. We'll recommend you stuff. Pixel, we got you, bud. We got you. Except I still mostly, I might just do a bad job watching. Never too much anime. Kobe cameo. Kobe come back. Kobe come
Kobe
back.
come back.
Don't go. Too
but
much
yeah.
anime. Is there such a thing? Exactly, Craft.
Never.
But yeah, I guess we can start talking anime.
Sure, for sure.
So, so what were your some of your favorites growing up? Like what were the ones that like really like got you hooked in that medium?
So this is I actually didn't really watch anime as a kid, like at all, except Pokemon.
Really?
That is really the only. I feel like that is really the only anime I watched as a kid. I didn't watch DBZ. Didn't watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Didn't watch Inuyasha.
Cowboy Bebop.
Didn't watch Cowboy Bebop. Almost everything I watched. I just didn't watch Adult Swim. I guess is why I'm trying. Or like
Toonami.
Or Toonami. Yeah, Toonami or Adult Swim or anything. Things like that. Adult Swim isn't really anime, is it? Toonami, pretty much. Yeah. But
I mean, their Saturday blocks were strictly anime. I remember.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just didn't watch anime as a kid, so I don't know. Whenever so Shane introduced anime to me, Shane introduced Yu Yu Hakusho to me. That was my first anime. I think that wasn't really like that wasn't Pokemon. As an adult, I guess that's my first anime. I think my first real gateway show was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Nice.
And I watched that with my roommate in my freshman year of college. And I really love Avatar. Like, I think Avatar is better than most of the anime I watch for sure, even still.
That's a question though. Does Avatar count as anime, or is that?
I'm not gonna get into the semantics of it, but I'm gonna say no, just because it's not Japan made. It takes a lot of influence from anime, and I don't particularly care whether it's classified as anime or not. I just think it's a really, really great show. So
a whole kettle of worms.
Yeah, people care. I don't care whether it's anime or not.
It's still really good, and everyone should watch it.
An excellent show, and that's all that matters to me.
Yeah. Avatar, yes. Korra, I'd say you can skip.
I think Korra season 1 is
good. Season 1 I thought was decent, but
I rather enjoyed season 1.
I get the same. I mean, I feel like I tell you this all the time in our discussions. Like I get serious like Star Wars sequel trilogy vibes with Korra whenever I watch it. So
I can see it.
And yeah, season 2 of Korra was just like, dude, I was so upset watching that.
Yeah, no, it's so bad. It's not. Just leave it.
Yep.
Don't even want to hear about it. It's just so garbage.
Anime is a movement in the medium, so Avatar counts. It's like how French New Wave films can be made outside of France. Yeah, fair enough.
Sure.
Fair enough.
It's fair. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I could call it anime. I could not call it anime. I don't really care personally what it is.
Robbie,
I just really love the show.
Watched season 1 and 2 of Digimon religiously. I was big into Digimon when I was a kid.
I was not into Digimon. I was such a Pokemon kid. Watched so much of it. Just like Pixel. Oh man, Pixel.
I mean, I was bigger into like Pokemon. Obviously bigger into Pokemon the game, but like I felt like the overall story from like the Digimon one, like when I was a kid.
Sure.
Was done better, but I don't know. So it still went back and forth, I guess, but yeah, I think for me it was DBZ that like really like sunk its fangs in me, you know.
Sure. Yeah, I never watched it. Then, still haven't really. So. Yeah. So Yu-Gi-Oh was my first anime, and then what else has Shane shown me since then? Shane.
Bebop.
I don't think Shane showed me Bebop. I think I watched Bebop on my own, but after Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know. Maybe he didn't have to show me anything after. We definitely watched like some like older shows after Yu-Gi-Oh though together, and that was something pretty cool.
Yeah. My all-time tops is Outlaw Star.
I have not seen it yet.
Definitely recommend that one too.
That one's same as Bebop people, right?
No, it's different, but
okay.
But still, it was like came out around the same time as Bebop, but yeah. Code.
Alright, sorry. Yeah, he does.
Okay,
right.
No worries. Digimon Tamers is the GOAT, Deadpan. Yeah, I heard that one was really good. Pokemon was always heart too. You always watch Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing, yep, OG. Slayers. Imagine watching something for the story and not how cool the monsters look as a kid. Fair enough, Jordo. My love for Digimon started my unpopular niche thing. Popular thing, yeah. LSR has an amazing OP, it does, yeah. And Bebop too. I mean, actually, I wanted to bring that up with you. Well, that was good. I had that like as like the last thing on the list. But I mean, if we want to talk about it now for like favorite OPs.
Favorite OPs?
Yeah.
Oh man. One of the ones that really like stuck out to me, and I like still enjoyed listening to is actually Erased. I love that OP. I think that OP is really good. Obviously, I love the Cowboy Bebop opening too. Trigun's good too. Oh man, let me look at my playlist real quick.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, Yu Smile Bomb.
Yeah.
Smile Bomb is so good.
I think right now my top two are, one is Mob Psycho.
Oh, that one's great.
And Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think that one's even like on my list for. I don't even know if I remember it.
I mean, I was surprised that they kept the original one through the entire run of the show.
Oh yeah.
So,
I think that's awesome though.
Yeah. Baccano's is really good.
Baccano's is really good. Oh my gosh.
Parade has a
Baccano's
great
is
OP.
super good.
I think I've only seen a few episodes of Erased. You should absolutely watch Erased, Robbie. It's. I mean, it's pretty short. It's only what, 12 episodes?
Yeah, it's only 12.
Yeah, so you can fly
one
through
season.
it. On Hunter's OP just wears you down to the point that you like it by the end. After you just hear it so many times through all 143 episodes or whatever.
Yeah. Bookworm season 2, it's amazing. I don't remember it. I'm not sure. If I listen to it, I'd probably remember it, but I don't remember it at the moment.
I'm blanking on One Punch Man's.
One Punch! Yeah, no, I like that one a lot too.
Yeah, I would definitely say Mob Psycho is tops for me.
Mob Psychos is really good.
Yeah.
Both of Mob Psycho's OPs are just really good.
I can't really remember this. Actually, I don't even think I finished season 2. Wait,
Oh,
did I?
really?
Oh no,
Oh, man,
I did. I'm thinking of. I'm confusing One Punch Man season 2.
That one's like very average.
Yeah.
It's got good moments for sure, but I would say
But season
compared
1
to
of that
season
is-
1, it's pretty weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a. Then I can't really. I feel like I can't really think of that many OPs. Oh man.
I love the. I mean, we're talking Dragon Ball, but the last Dragon Ball Super one I thought was like really, really good.
Oh, you watched all of Super. Was Super actually good?
Well, the first couple arcs are just retellings of a couple of the movies, so you can completely skip them. But otherwise, it was decent. I mean, you got a couple tournament arcs in there. You got like a fan favorite character coming back, which like everyone was like dying to like see back again.
Yeah.
And that arc was decent enough, but it's just like, but we're getting to the point of like just utter ridiculousness, because it's like, I mean, once you hit like whatever power levels they're at, and like it just gets like, I don't know, it just gets laughable, because now we're like talking fighting different universes.
Yeah.
And,
For sure.
so it's like, where do you go from here? And,
Yeah. Definitely.
But I don't know. But it's still, you know, whenever a new episode came out every week, it made me feel like a kid again. Like, I'll never forget like coming home from school, turning on the TV at 5 o'clock, like waiting, like my mom's cooking dinner in like the other room, and then I have Dragon Ball. I'm like this close to the TV.
Dang.
Dude, I fucking loved that show, man. It was yeah, it's good, but yeah. So
Join asked about the FMA Brotherhood OPs, and I completely forgot about them. Oh my gosh,
I
they're
did too.
so good. My favorite, again, the song is called "Again" by BeeYee, and that's probably one of my. I'd say that's my favorite OP of all time. The first FMAB opening is just so good. I love it.
Original OP for Eden of the East. I remember liking that anime. I don't remember that OP though.
Never saw that show.
Yeah. All 8 of Full Metal Alchemist OPs are great.
Yeah, they have. I've not seen any of the original FMA, but I like all of Brotherhood's OPs. I think they're all good.
I haven't watched any of the FMA since I was in college. back when, because that was back when all the anime was free on Hulu, and that was how I watched the final act of Inuyasha, when like I was like, oh shit, it's out, because like I remember like loving that when that was on Adult Swim, and then like that had just like come out, and I was like, oh shit, like I can watch like all of it on Hulu, so I did that, and then
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then that was how I watched FMA and FMA Brotherhood because that was on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do like a yearly rewatch of Brotherhood.
Mhm.
I love Brotherhood. People say it's like a little overrated, and maybe it is, but I just love the show.
I would say still check out the original series
Yeah.
though. Like, it's. I mean, obviously because I went from original to Brotherhood and seeing like the directions that went. So I'm curious like what it would be like the other way around because like like the canon ending.
Oh,
and
sure,
then,
sure. Yeah,
like
that's
seeing like
that's
where all the characters
that's
end up
interesting.
in the original series. So
I actually think I know. I think I know a pretty big spoiler for the original show that is like that deviates from the Brotherhood, but obviously I'm not gonna say it, but maybe it'll. Maybe I don't know if I want to watch it or not. We'll see.
in regards to anime in general, what makes so like the way the storytelling is done between, I mean, anime or manga, however
Sure.
like what would you say like how they approach the storytelling to that and like that medium, like how that like makes those stand out compared to like other mediums for you, which makes
Good
them
question.
which makes them more appealing.
I like the creativity of anime and manga. How it can basically literally be anything,
Mhm.
and I feel like live action stuff is like just more constrained.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's not to say that a lot of there's a ton of good live action stuff as well, of course, but um, there's like, I don't know, anime that like there's an anime about everything,
Mhm.
or manga about everything. It's just wild, and so I don't know. I think that's part of what I love about it, and honestly, I don't really know. I haven't watched real shows in a long time. I'm too big of a weeb now. Too big in the hole.
Just too far down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like recently re-upped my Crunchyroll sub, so because I've been going through my rewatch of Hunter x Hunter right now, which again it's like still like assuredly like one of my like all-time faves
Yeah, for
for
sure.
that, and especially like I mean even like talking to you about it because you watched it for the first time last year, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, Jordan had me watch it.
yeah, so
Why did I start to watch it? Did Jordan just ask me to watch it and I just did, or like
unless he
I don't
redeemed
know.
it for you, but yeah, so because I remember you were like contemplating giving up on it like after like the first couple arcs, and I was like, dude, just stick with it. It gets really freaking crazy, like, and really good. And
Oh yeah,
yeah, basically like each season like gets better and better and better until like
sure.
that insane final season, the Chimera Ant, or not the final season, but
Yeah,
the big chunky Chimera Ant arc, which
the
is
big arc, yeah.
which it definitely it throws it, and that's one of the things I really love about like that show specifically too. It really like subverts your expectations compared to like other anime where you have like you know your typical hero that goody goody just saves the day. That's it, all virtuous. In this series, you have your main character who's like a bit of a selfish kid, and he has his goals. I mean, he has a good heart, but at the same time, he's just like he doesn't really like he doesn't make the best decisions a lot of the time. And then you have, and especially like in like the later in like that specific arc,
Yeah.
you have the main antagonist who's just one of the best like written that I can think of, like just like the way like that his like arc goes like through the story.
Yeah.
And
Meruem's arc is just so good. I love it.
yeah, and
It's amazing.
yeah, you have a I guess like in do you have like any other like examples of that, or where other anime, manga, what have you, would like are really good at like subverting your expectations like that, or do you or like anything like
Uh,
notable like that for you?
let's see. And then my Dude, all right. So
maybe like One Punch Man, how like that completely just like it makes fun of like the shonen genre too.
One Punch Man's great. Oh, Madoka is a great example
Mhm.
from Jordan. Madoka Magica definitely looks like, and it is a magical girl show,
Mhm.
with like transformation scenes and everything, and that's a great show. But it's definitely very different than your typical magical girl show. I think first thing that came to mind was Code Geass's ending though. Code Geass, like as a whole, pretty average to below average show.
Mhm. I think I gave up on that one.
And I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But the ending is the only thing I remember about that show, and the ending is like is probably one of the best endings in anime I've ever seen.
Really?
I think. But otherwise, not a great show. But I watched it when I was like a newer anime fan, so
Mhm.
I think I gave it like a 9 out of 10. If I were to rewatch it, I think I'd probably give it like a 7,
Yeah.
or maybe 7.5. But for the ending alone, it's like a 10. The ending alone is like a 10. The ending's amazing.
That's awesome. Brain Sapper, welcome in. Good to see you. And yeah, Meru, Kamugi.
Komugi, oh man,
She's so good.
she is so good.
For
I
such
love
like
that
an innocent
entire
character,
thing.
it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, she's just like, she's this very weak character, but some super strong being just like is having such a hard time with her is just so good.
Yeah, I mean, she was basically like the whole catalyst for that. So that's
Yeah, exactly. It's just so cool.
Yeah, Madoka definitely does that. Yeah.
So cool.
But yeah. Any so I guess because Pixel had mentioned in the chat that he doesn't get to watch like too many, but I guess what would you recommend as some good like beginner series, some like ones that like literally like anyone can jump into, like if they're not like as interested in anime or.
I think Brotherhood is definitely like one of the biggest beginner shows.
Mhm.
I think some other like great beginner shows are like, I think Erased is pretty good. I think The Promised Neverland is very good.
Mhm.
I think One Punch Man is also very good.
I was gonna say One Punch Man season 1 definitely.
Yeah, season 1 for sure. Maybe even Mob Psycho.
Yeah.
Is Mob Psycho a good starter show?
Yeah, like it gets a little, or definitely season 1, but I guess it's a little on the crazier side, but
yeah,
but it's still like, you know, for 12 episodes for a season, it's worth to
for sure.
jump in.
I wish I could. So Annie List is like down for me right now. Like I just get like, oh wait, it's up. Oh wait, I can actually look at my list. All right, let me look through here. Oh man. Yeah, just like everything I've said, the ones I've said, Attack on Titan is like one of the most popular shows, especially right now. Attack on Titan is like, a newer fan will probably love Attack on Titan.
Yeah, actually, I need to jump into that last season. I have that right next in the queue once I'm done with Hunter x Hunter. So.
Yeah, I think some people like kind of like dropped it after one of the bigger reveals that happened last season or whatever, but I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really good.
Dude, last season was wild.
Yeah, I think it's really good. So. Yeah, Fate. I was about to say Fate Zero. Jordan just put in the chat. Fate Zero is a really great one too, with really excellent animation. Very cool fight scenes.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop's a good starter show as well.
Bebop, I would say Outlaw Star. Because between both of those are 26 episodes, so not too bad.
Yeah, not bad. Sorry, Deadpan.
He's not a fan, I take it. Or no, he's a fan, but just too many. Because I know like isn't like the timeline of those like completely like convoluted.
Yeah, it's super wild. Like I don't even know.
There's like a video that like basically parodies that, right?
It's super funny, yeah. It's like
it's like where
on that franchise.
Because like where would you start, right?
Fate Zero is just a great place to start.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fate
Apocrypha. That show. So yeah, some of the shows in that franchise are just like not good.
The Stay Night take place after Zero, or like, I don't know. Again, I'd probably have to look up the timeline.
The Fate Stay Night happens after Zero, yes.
Okay.
In the timeline, anyway.
We're even supposed to start in the Fate lore shows. That is a fair question. Zero's a prequel to Say Night, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think I watched. I think it was Zero I watched. Because I think it was on Netflix, like when I was in college, and I'm like,
sure,
I'll give it a shot. And I remember liking it decently, but I don't really remember too much about it. I don't know.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. Definitely, I would have to rewatch it or, check it out.
Sure.
Again. The movies are baller.
I thought Fate Stay Night. I thought Unlimited Blade Works was like pretty. I thought it was kind of. I don't know. I don't know how I felt about it. It was good, not great. I like Fate Zero like a lot more, but some people like Unlimited Blade Works more, I think.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other current faves or any new ones coming out that you're hyped for?
So my taste has definitely, well, it depends how you look at it, but they've definitely changed. I was gonna say evolved, but maybe that's just devolved. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely like cuter stuff now, with like whether it's more comfy, more like romance, rom-com, things like that. But Horimiya is airing now, and I think that show is super cute. I love it.
What's that one about?
It's about this girl named Hori and this guy named Miyamura, and it's a rom-com. And It's super cute and wholesome. So, and Kaguya-sama, Love is War. I read that. I read the manga. I think it's super cute. I love it.
You got you back in anime. I used to watch all the shonen ones and read Shonen Jump, but it sort of stopped when I entered your 20s. You recommend You Made an Abyss, so good. I haven't watched that one myself.
Made in Abyss is very good. That show, I think, is that a good starter show? Would you guys say in the chat? I'm not sure. But I think Made in Abyss is a really excellent show.
What's that on right now? Like, where can you stream it?
It's on Prime and High Dive.
Okay, so I'll watch it on Prime then. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Kaguya-sama. That was great. I still need to watch season 2.
Yeah, I was hoping to wait if Luridian does if he does continue Kaguya-sama. I was hoping to wait for him to finish it before we could start that up.
Yeah, because I don't think season 2 is on. Because wasn't that like a Funny exclusive or something like that?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. But I do pay for Funny, so I could just stream it. I mean, I don't know if that's legal, but maybe it's fine. Stream it through Discord, that is. Deadpan does not think Made in Abyss is a
good introduction.
An introduction. Maybe so. It is pretty brutal.
Yeah.
But it is an excellent show for sure.
Looks like a kid's adventure anime, but it's not. I mean, you could say that about Hunter x Hunter too. I mean, because it basically starts out like that, and then it gets a bit grim, I guess.
Yeah, I think Made in Abyss shows more than Hunter x Hunter does.
Yeah.
But so for my current taste, it's definitely like a lot cuter, generally speaking. I mean, Jordan knows I love Yu Camp. I love K-On! Those are like some of like the shows I really, really enjoy.
Did you ever watch Sweetness and Lightning?
Not yet. I want to. Dude, I definitely want to though.
It's a really good one. It's
yeah,
the dad and his daughter with the opening up a little restaurant and stuff. Dude, it's so
I definitely want to watch that.
It tugs at the heartstrings.
Usagi Drop. Usagi Drop is a really cute show too. That's with like a single dad, and he takes in a single guy, and he takes in a girl, and it's just that, and they're just like learning how to live together and things like that. That's just a really cute show. Yeah. It's really amazing.
And you do some anime watch-alongs on your Discord server.
Yeah.
Which I feel bad I haven't gotten to hang out for like
no worries.
any of them for like a long time, but you know, I'd miss some weeks, and then I'd be like so far behind, and
Yeah, for sure.
but I mean, they were fun. Like, I mean, the last one I like fully watched with you guys was Golden Time,
Yeah, that was good. That was
which
a really good
like,
show.
I know I remember where that was like, you know, us really like debating that one, and of course,
Yeah. It's fun discussing the shows that we watch with everyone. I think that's always I mean, I think that's like the appeal of watching in a group, just
Yeah,
like talking
yeah.
about it and things like that.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, you know, when we watched through all of Berserk and just being completely
my
triggered by
gosh.
that ending.
Oh my gosh. At least there's old Berserk though.
Yeah. Yeah, so it
I
was
don't-
classic
What-
90s animation and stuff, so just but still
I mean-
the fact that like, you know, they caught up to the source material at that time, so
Yeah.
it was just kind of left you at a cliffhanger. And
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't Berserk 2015 or 2016?
2016.
I don't remember. Yeah, everyone just like is like so triggered about that adaptation. So thank God we didn't watch that.
just don't ask Rosso about it.
Yeah.
He'll
For sure.
uh,
Man, Ras is a huge Berserk fan. I love it. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
I love that he in like Dark Souls and stuff, he like makes
Yeah.
he makes guts in that.
Tries to make guts in like every game. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah. It's pretty sick. But any other upcoming ones that are in the pipeline that you have that you're looking forward to?
I mean, My Hero is coming out next season. I enjoy
right.
that. I enjoy My Hero. It's not like my favorite, but especially since I mean, at this point, I'm just way too deep in to drop it. Let me check.
It's the end of March, right? I think that's what Jordan said.
It should be April. Yeah, it should be April. But like,
Yeah, My Hero
There's
is really,
really-
really good.
I feel like there's like not. I mean, Fruits Basket is about to have its final season. I know Kat is a big fan of that show.
I think you mentioned that one hits you in the feels pretty good.
I like Fruits Basket quite a bit.
I've never watched it. So the one so it got remade, right?
It's a remake, yeah, but I think this one is a more complete adaptation, maybe.
Mhm.
I think, and maybe I'm wrong about that. Don't quote me. So, but dude, Dragon Maid.
Dude,
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
first season of that was really good. I love that
Season
one.
Yeah, season 2 is gonna be happening soon. I'm super excited for that. Actually, I liked season 1 a lot. It's like a reverse isekai where like some beings come into the regular world. So it's pretty fun.
So thinking on in the back of my mind, thinking of like other starter ones, would Your Lie in April be a good one, or would that be too much?
Yeah, I think Your Line in April is a really good starter show, just for sad shows.
Yeah.
Very yeah, I think so. At least that's what that was one of my first sad shows, and I think Mitch's parents watched Your Lie in April too, and they would always send Mitch like text updates about it. Oh,
Yeah.
it was so funny to listen about it. It
I
was so
can't remember
great.
I don't think I got to hear like what they thought of like the ending of it.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I do like sad shows a lot too, actually. Oh man, like things like A Silent Voice, which is a movie on Netflix now. I really enjoy that movie. I think it's I think that's probably one of my favorite anime movies. That especially one that isn't tied to a seasonal franchise, I guess.
Yeah. Of course, you could say like any like Ghibli movie.
Yeah, Ghibli movies are great too.
Yeah, Spirited
Those are
Away,
Those are all fun.
Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke. My
Yeah,
my neighbor I almost said My Hero Totoro.
My Hero Totoro.
My neighbor Totoro.
Actually, I am not the biggest fan of Totoro. I feel like it's like people who grew up on Totoro don't. People who grew up on Totoro love it, but
Dude, now
I feel
I
like
need-
if you watch it later, it's just like kind of boring. Nothing happens in that movie.
Dude, now I need Totoro in Deku's costume.
Oh, that'd be funny, actually.
I'm sure someone's done it, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
yeah.
I mean, you find all kinds of crossovers.
Just like him, like just can't even like fit in his
Yeah.
shirt. It's such like a little like.
Oh, that'd be weird. It'd make more sense the other way around. Deku in Totoro costume.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool. But yeah. Any? Did you watch? You watched Your Name, right?
I did.
Would you
I
recommend?
did watch Your
Would
Name.
you recommend that one too?
Yeah, definitely. That show, that is like the most popular movie,
Mm.
except not anymore. The recent Demon Slayer movie, I think, beat it out. But before that, Your Name was like definitely, like easily the most popular anime movie. It's just people love that movie, and it's very good for sure.
Mm-hmm. I've heard like nothing but good things about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
I'll check
recommend
it.
For sure.
Yeah, maybe I'll rent it or something.
People.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Any yeah, I think we basically got everything else that's upcoming, and yeah. But I think that's all I got, man.
All right, sure.
But, yeah. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, dude, this was super fun.
Yeah,
We talked about so much.
And I guess to anyone in the chat, if you have any last questions for B before we fully wrap this up, then we'll throw a raid at somebody, see who's on. And yeah, of course, thanks to everyone that hung out today. It's been fun.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys.
Got a few new friends, a few new followers. Appreciate it. Chase and Trav with those subs. Jordo with the bits. And Retro and Darren with those raids too.
Jordan asks, "What is the worst anime I've watched through to the end?" Let me see.
It's a good question. You know it by the numbers.
I feel like it's got to be Fate Apocrypha. Oh my gosh, that show is such garbage.
I don't think I ever watched that one.
It's part of the Fate franchise, such as just like Fate Zero. But
okay.
Fate Apocrypha is just like a really, really terrible downgrade. Yeah, it was just so bad. Yeah, I also watched a show called Izetta the Last Witch.
Mm-hmm.
That show is just not good either. It's about a girl who's a witch, and she's like, I don't know, she's like gets enlisted in some battles and stuff. I don't know, it's really lame.
Mm-hmm.
The only good things that come out of Fate Apocrypha were Mordred and Astolfo. Dude, people love Astolfo. And people love Mordred. I love Mordred. But people love Astolfo so much.
Some just like wildly popular characters from the entire franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very popular. Astolfo is like especially popular. People like Mordred though, for sure.
Mostly for the memes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, thanks Sky, Robbie, Arrow, Jordo, of course, Deadpan. Chase, thank you again. Luridian. Rosso was in here. Pastor Mike was in here. Cat was in here. Kraft was in here too. Lost Pixel. A whole lot of friends came to hang out today. So yeah, thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Yeah, so if you all just bear with me for a minute, we'll throw a raid and we'll see who's on.
Yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. This was super fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Robbie wants to suggest a raid.
Suggest a raid? Sure. What you got? Who you got? I'll take a suggestion. Of course, if you're not following B, yeah, plug out your stuff, B. So.
Oh yeah, I'm BeeYee on Twitch and BeeYee 2010 on Twitter.
Yep.
04. Am I 2010 or is it 0401? I don't know. I'm 0401 on Twitter.
Right.
I mean, I don't really tweet. If Twitch is more important if you want to follow that.
Hi Lash. All right. We'll do Lash. Good pick.
Yeah, I've been streaming. I do mostly variety games and the occasional visual novel, which I've really enjoyed lately.
Cool. Yeah, so definitely check him out over there. He's going to be on Saturday and Sunday at usually around 11 p.m. Eastern time. Like usually go on a little before, but like more like quarter of 11ish or quarter of 10 your time. I'll be on again this Sunday. We're going to be finishing up Super Mario RPG. Depending on how long that goes, I might do something else. Maybe I'll jump into the next game, which will be Hollow Knight. I don't know. We'll see. Hollow Knight will probably be Tuesday, but, you know.
Gotcha. Yeah, no
With
worries.
the setup and everything. But, yeah, thanks again, everybody. This is always a blast. And B, thank you so much for doing this with me, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Hell yeah,
It's a ton of fun.
Yeah, and of course we got Jordo. He's on this weekend. J-Dag. Definitely check him out over there. Robbie, if you're on, check out Robbie over there. I'm not sure if anyone shouted Robbie out.
Got everyone in the chat.
Yeah. But you see a name in the chat, like I always say. They're an excellent human, an excellent streamer. Please give them all the love, and yeah. Till next time, everybody. Have a good night. We'll catch you later. Take care.
See you guys.